So, weiter geht's mit Genshin und ja, es ist Samstag, der Urlaub ist fast rum, wobei ich habe noch morgen, Montag, Dienstag, Feiertag, ein bisschen habe ich noch was und ich muss den Sound für mich mal leiser machen. Der ist ein bisschen laut gerade. So, gut, ja, was mache ich heute? Ich habe nicht mehr so viel zu tun, aber ich habe noch was zu tun in 4.1. Ich habe noch die Story Quest von Risley. Und mindestens diese Quest hier, Unfinished Comedy, Game of the Rich. Ich würde sagen, ich mache jetzt erstmal die, oder? Talk to Darcy, you spoke with Monglane, but still have many questions. Perhaps this man called Darcy can help. Ich habe keine Ahnung, was war. Ich bin erwischt worden von den komischen Suchscheinwerfern und bin dann hier drin gelandet und dann, ja, wurde ich quasi festgenommen. Ich weiß es nicht mehr. Ist schon wieder ein paar Wochen her. Continue current quest. This quest a significant amount of time to complete. You will not be able to continue progression on occupied quests until this quest is completed. You will not be able to undo this action. Once you confirm in this quest, please consider carefully. Ja. Wenn das nicht so eine 5-Stunden-Quest ist. Von daher. Gut. Nebenbei habe ich neue Erkenntnisse, was Ruckler und Co. angeht. In OBS. Selbst wenn es in der Capture ruckelt, so wie jetzt, gerade einmal ganz kurz, wobei das war wahrscheinlich einfach nur ein kleiner Lag in-game, der mir nicht ganz so sehr auffällt in-game. Aber mir ist gestern aufgefallen, dass, ja, ich mich echt auf nichts mehr verlassen kann. Ich kann mich nur auf wirklich gemisste und geskippte Frames verlassen, wovon ich jetzt gerade 5 Stück habe, lustigerweise. Ah. Kann ich mich jetzt echt auf die Anzeige verlassen, mehr oder weniger? Denn mir ist aufgefallen, wenn ich ein Video, was in der OBS-Vorschau geruckelt hat, mir angucke, dann ist das Video an sich entweder ruckelig oder flüssig. Ja, ich habe gestern zigtausendmal durch Videos durchgeskippt und dann vor, zurück, immer wieder auf die gleiche Stelle. Und mal hat es geruckelt, mal hat es nicht geruckelt. Die sehe ich, das sind ganz andere böse Mächte am Werk, aber gut. Was soll's. So, ich soll mit dir reden. Darcy, Pretty Face. Ich hatte schon Hoffnung, dass er selber redet. Newcomers, and two of you to boot, welcome. Welcome to the fortress of Meropete. I'm Darcy. Outside they call me Pretty Face, but that's just not cool, if you know what I mean. That's what you were thinking too, right? That's why I decided to give myself a new, super cool nickname. I'm called Dirty Face now. Oh god. What do you think? Pretty sick, right? No comment. More importantly, we have some questions. Oh, of course, it's perfectly normal for newcomers to not know what's going on. Dirty Face Darcy at your service. Go ahead, ask me anything. What is this place? Haha, you came here and you don't even know what this place is? Oh, based on how you're dressed, I don't suppose you're Fontanians, alright. Looks like you really could use an introduction. Fortress of Meropete. Got it? This is the Fortress of Meropete. Anyone can get into a regular routine and live a carefree life here. Pretty sweet, right? Go ahead, ask me anything. Why are you here? What do you want to hear? The tale of the pretty face Darcy? Why don't we go sit in the coupon cafeteria for a bit then? It's a long story after all, so I need some time to tell it. I'll treat you to some Fonta. Wait, that's not right. I'll be the one telling the story, so it's you who should be treating me to for Fonta. Also, newcomers won't have any coupons. In that case, you'll owe me 2 Fontas. Why would we owe you a drink for telling your own story, let alone 2? You don't want to hear it then. Really? Are you sure? That's too bad. Pretty Face might be a lame nickname. But all kinds of stuff happened back when people called me that. But it's fine. If you regret it later and decide you do want to hear my story, I'll move it up in my schedule. You know where to find me, right? Right here. Well, ask me anything. What can I do here? Live, work, play, whatever you feel like. Trying to get some sun might be tricky though. That said, it wouldn't be completely impossible either. If you're interested in getting some sun, I could bring you to see a few people. Oh, I mean, real sun, of course. Not the searchlights. Unless you're actually the type that prefers the searchlights. I'm not one to yuck anyone's yum, but try not to get burned. Paimon doesn't understand any of what you are saying right now, but does getting real sun mean getting out of this place? If that's the case, count us in. Missing the sunshine outside already? Alright, I'll take you to see Estienne in a bit. I think we can still make it in time. Well, let's go ask him first. Go ahead, ask me anything. Heard any interesting rumors? I heard Albert's got his hands on some rare stuff. If you're interested, you could go to his wreck and bone show and ask. Maybe he'll let you take a look. Also that new guard, what's his name? Niles? I heard he doesn't like Fonta. Water stick in the mud. Not only that, he also wants to shut down the Ankündigungen ring. Tse. Go ahead, ask me anything. So. Alright, if you have any more questions, just come find me. Dirty Face Darcy is at your service. But now why don't I take you to see Estienne? He's a guard, but he's cool if you catch my drift. One time in the Ankündigungen ring, he slipped me a bottle of pure water before I got in the ring. I still lost in the end, so... Anyway, he's one of the good ones. Whenever there's trouble, he'll take care of it. So, wanna go see him now? What are we waiting for? Let's go. Let's go. Unfinished comedy started. Game of the Rich, go see is. Also das ist so ein Untergrund-Ring-Gedöns oder was? Hi Estienne, I've brought 2 new friends with me. Your new friends may have come at a bad time. See that? They're gonna be at it for a while. That's an unscientific way of keeping score. Besides, the participants were unsupervised. Is it any way to produce convincing results? I'm calling for a reassessment. This is a competition, of course. We should have a refined system and fair rules. Participants who don't follow the rules should be disqualified. You talk a good game. I'd expect nothing less from someone who's been through the ringer. If you're referring to the fraudulent thesis case, I've already made my point several times now. The case is still under investigation. It's useless to try to attack my character with something like that. If you say so. After all, you're the only one who knows the truth. Oh, it's Genevieve and Rafe again. I'll talk to you about my thing later then. I'm gonna bounce for now. I'll leave my 2 new friends to you. Darcy makes a dashboard. He left us, just like that. Some guide. Paimon gives him 0 stars. 0. Mr. Guard, as the organizer, it's not exactly proper for you to stay out of this discussion of the rules, is it? This is just a game to pass the time. How was I supposed to know you'd all get so riled up over it? Let alone take it too seriously. Right, why don't we introduce the rules of the game to the new players? A game I'm definitely gonna win. There's no game the 2 of us can't win. Wait a sec, we still don't know what the game even is yet. Don't try and change the subject. We're already halfway through the game. And they don't even know the fundamental rules. They can't just join in now. So what are you guys playing? Coupon Millionaire. Paimon has never heard of such a game. Of course not. This is just what the heartless guards play to make fun of us. Everyone loses and I'm sure you know who wins. It's not true. You work to earn coupons during the game. And the one that has the most coupons will get an even better reward from me. So everyone wins, but one person wins more than the rest. Reward better than coupons? What could it be? In Darcy's words, a chance to be under the sun. Some of our periodic checks need to be performed outside. And I get to decide who gets these jobs. It wouldn't be very interesting if I just picked based on my preference. So I created Coupon Millionaire, and those who want to go outside are free to sign up. Whoever gets the most coupons wins the game. Monopoly? If you feel that your strength alone will be insufficient, you can find others to group up with. As for how you earn coupons, I don't care about that. As far as games go, the rules are really vague. It's part of strategy. Does the Fontaine Research Institute not have similar games? How about you? Darcy's new friends. Sorry everyone, but I'm going to win. It's not impossible to come back from behind, but only those who have the means will be able to do it. As for them, Estienne, maybe you could arrange a special competition for children. Children's competition? Everyone doesn't know who you are, but you wouldn't underestimate us. Shouldn't underestimate us. We've seen some things. It's just a game, and we're gonna cruise through it. No, I will definitely be the biggest winner. Oh, wow, a real child, the confident one at all. That's what Cater said, and he's never lied to me. What are you all doing here? So viele Leute, ich weiß nicht mehr, wer ist. You again, Estienne? I didn't break any rules, did I? In fact, I even increased everyone's work efficiency. And that should be to my credit. You know what I mean. Know your place, Estienne. You are a guard and you should use your powers to make them obey you. I have a way of doing things, and you, Noels, it's been some time since you arrived here at the fortress. You should try blending in a little more. Jetzt dieser mal Meter weit weg, okay. Laziness, apathy, I restore order here. Starting with you. Stop the scaring and go back to what you were doing. I am not as lenient as Estienne. If I'm going to restore order, then punishments are a must. I don't think you want to know what they are. Other things that even I don't know. I jest. You don't need to waste any of your time on this game that we play to kill time. The fortress is huge, and I'm sure there are other things that require your attention. I don't need you to remind me. Noels, Lise, Genevieve und ja, zu schnell. Finally, being serious can be a virtue, but being overly serious is something else. Anyway, now that that annoying guy is gone, will you join the game? Darcy's new friends? What sort of person leaves their friends behind anyway? We aren't his friends. In fact, Palmer's gonna use his uncool nickname to address him. That pretty face is a jerk. Oh, wait a minute. That nickname doesn't sound all that mean. Alright then. What should we call you? Call me Paimon, this is Nisha. As for the game, you'll need more time to think about this. Sure, if you change your mind, please feel free to talk to me. The quest is sehr random. Actually, where did the little girl go? Why are the children that young and blah? Not really intrigued. Shall we go look for her and talk? Yeah, Come find me if you change your mind. We are already midway through the game. So joining now means getting a late start. Still, that wouldn't make the game more interesting, would it? Stand doch hier um die Ecke, oder? Ja. Gute Frage, warum ist ein Kind hier drinne? Ist sie hier geboren? Wird diese Frage endlich beantwortet? There you are. Oh, you again. And you are you a bird, little one? Also komm, du hast doch schon mal einen Vogel gesehen, oder? Du wirst doch schon mal draußen gewesen sein. Glaube ich. Selbst wenn nicht. Paimon sieht ziemlich menschlich aus. Nur, dass sie fliegt. Okay. A bird? Paimon doesn't look like a bird. The way you keep talking. Indeed, Paimon, you don't. That's so strange, you can fly, but you're not a bird. Are you an evil dragon? Or an evil dragonling? The way you eat and your thirst for wealth certainly fit the bill. No, they don't. Anyway, she's Nisha and Paimon's name is Paimon. What's your name? I'm Lenore. Miss Nisha and Miss Paimon, will you please tell me whether the evil sorcerer is still there? The evil sorcerer? Yes, with black clothes and a staff that has branches sticking out of it. Kater said that I mustn't get swallowed by that sorcerer or things will get very bad. Where's this wicked spellslinger? My sword is ready. Who are you playing along? Paimon thinks she's talking about who we just saw. Must have been a guard, right? So who's this bad sorcerer? Estienne or Noyals? Egal. Estienne is a good sorcerer. He brought me flowers when he returned last time. They're the same color as my skirt. Then Keita taught me to put them into books to make pressed flowers. That way my books would smell nice too. This is what they call the fragrance of knowledge. Niles then, it seems that he was annoying too. No plot twist, boring. Aaron doesn't like him either. It seems he doesn't think very highly of us. Anyway, the evil sorcerer's gone now. Still raised a little kid like you in the fortress of Meropete. I've always been here. Why does everyone ask me that? It's so strange. You two have your own home too? Home is where your family is. That's what Keita said too, which is why I have a home that I don't know about. How do you call a place that you don't know home? Wait, I can't? That's a toughie. But I'm sure Keita knows the answer. He knows lots of things and a lot of stories. Might Keita by any chance be a kid who looks about the same age as you? Nope, he's a lot taller than me. Taller than Misonisha and taller than the evil sorcerer. Okay, but I think he's afraid of the evil sorcerer. He lost his sword and the evil sorcerer has a powerful staff. So he hides when the evil sorcerer comes out. This Keita sounds mysterious. Maybe Lenore is just too young. He hasn't been very clear about herself at all. Maybe this Keita knows more. I guess we can go meet him. We want to meet Keita. Will you take us to see him? Sure, but it's too soon to go back. I want to explore this place while the evil sorcerer isn't here. Will you come with me? Let's go. Hey, let's go. Huh? The Bow Wow house is just up ahead. I've never been inside, though Keita can sometimes hear Bow Wow sounds from inside. Maybe that's because there are a lot of furry monsters. I saw an evil sorcerer enter once and the place became quite... Ach du Scheiße. Little Skylark, why are you here? Careful now, or the evil sorcerer might catch you and put you in your cage. The evil sorcerer isn't here right now. I'm not afraid. Aha, good. Good, Atta girl. What? Uh-huh. Those becoming frequent will walk around this thing in circles. It's nice that if this is a boxing dummy, if you can't earn its proof, then you can't enter the Bow house. Ach, der Boxring. Wow, now Miss Ninja can go take on the furry beasts. Also jetzt verstehe ich's, okay. Aha. Ich bin verwirrt, egal. Ouch. I'm sorry, are you alright? What happened? It's the evil sorcerer's magic. We'll be trapped if we get caught in it. Sorry, the light's broken and this expert here isn't anywhere near as good as he claimed. I never said such a thing. Oh, it's you. It's alright. You're a good sorceress. But that bright light really hurt my eyes. So you're not denying that you're an expert? I would never. That's not what you told Galvana. The fourth says that this is a noise box that transforms evil into good. Turning off the noise box elsewhere is very dangerous because it might attract the evil sorcerer. Listen to the noise box. Monthly production zone safety measures notice. Bringing items not related to production into the production zone is forbidden. This includes, but is not limited to, books, papers, collections and other reading materials. Monthly production zone safety measure. Ja. Ich hasse solche Oberweltquests, wo zu viel geredet wird. Dupdi-dupdi-du. Ja. Yo, guess our adventure is almost at an end. The Punktquartier is our final stop. So, the ultimate destination of adventuring is a good meal. Not bad, right? Adventures take a toll on your body, so eating afterward is a must. That's right, and I've never seen someone as small as Miss Paimon. You're even smaller than Miss Siegewin. You should eat more so you can grow bigger. I think Paimon's fine just the way she is. Paimon thinks so too. Let's talk to Bran and see if we'll get something good. Yup, if he knows if it was so delicious. Gott. It was a delicious tasses ragu, so. Greetings, Bran. Greetings, what can I do for you? I'll have a free meal, please. 2 free meals, please. Negative, according to the force of Europe's coupon free regulations, only 1 free meal per day shall be permitted per person. I'm getting one for Paimon too. That's right, don't forget about Paimon. Understood. Enjoy. I'll have one too. Understood. Enjoy. Miss Nisha, Miss Paimon, let's open our meals together, right? 3, 2, 1. Oh, mine's Tasses Ragu. What did you two get? Naja. Is there a pot? Guck mal um meal. It certainly looks like food. Oh, and doesn't want to eat anymore. So I got the only good meal. Will there be enough if we split it into 3 portions? There's even a fortune inside. What do you say? Thomas Frosten says luck only brings fleeting pleasure. Lifelong happiness requires hard work. Now Paimon's mad. Oh, what you, Nisha? Things happen, don't take it personally. Just wow. Mine says misfortune is an illness, and caring friends are the cure. The 2 of you went on adventures with me, so you're definitely caring friends. But you got the disgusting meals. The sorcerer says that I must remember to pay it forward, so now it's my turn to cure you. Let's go to the Rag and Bone shop. Special minty bean soup. Okay. Greetings, can I do for you? I'll have a welfare meal, please. Negative, according to the force of me. Ach, das zählt sogar schon als heutiger Gratis-Dingens. Okay. Doop-di-doop-di-doo. Ach ja. Ich bin so müde. Oh, ich muss heute definitiv mal eher ins Bett. 5:30, 5:45 ist keine gute Idee. Auf Dauer. Auch nicht im Urlaub. Bloß nicht, wenn ich um 12 Uhr meinen Wecker habe. Hello, Albert. Hey, Skylark. Want a Fonta? We just got a new shipment. How about your friends? So, this is the Rag and Bone shop. We have coupons. We have everything from home supplies like Hydro Phantasm, Taint, Bee Gun, a device that can help you in the Pancreation Ring. Our wares are trusted and loved by all and sundry. You name it, Rag and Bone shop has it. We will take some Hydro Phantasm, Taint, Bee Gun. Device that help you? What do you mean? They're for regulars only. Or if you happen to have friends who are regulars, I suppose. I can show them to you. The special items must be pre-ordered, also, or if you are lucky enough, you might find what you want on the for sale list. You do have the other stuff stocked at all times, so back to my question, how about some Fonta? I want everything in Uncle Albert's store. That's not going to be a problem. Let's see, we're almost through with this shipment, and only food and drinks are left, but they cost you a good number of coupons. Really? Are you sure it won't be a problem? Problem? If you mean coupons? Kater gave me a ton of them. I should have enough. The food and drinks here are really great, and you're going to love them, Miss Paimon. Kater said the coupons make unfair things fair. Only I got a delicious Tarsus ragu at the coupon cafeteria, and that was unfair. So now I'm going to use the coupons to buy something delicious for the 2 of you. Something doesn't feel right. But Lenora said there are plenty of delicious food and drinks. As Jens said that hunger and gross food reduce our work efficiency and put us in a bad mood. We're going to see Kater soon, and we wanna in a good mood when we see him. That's why we need to fill our stomachs with delicious food. We're counting on you, Uncle Albert. Ach, jetzt kann ich seinen komischen Shop nutzen. 2000 Coupons für ein Marvelous Bird Egg. Quality Wooden Board, 5000. Idol Poster von Messina, oh Gott. yeah, an extremely popular Inazuma idol poster that is one of the best options of decorating a room. This counts available if purchased together with cute dolls. A delectable taste that could revive the dead. If you eat it, it can counteract an entire day's worth of misfortunes. A high quality wooden plank with numerous uses placed under your clothes to block potentially fatal attack, or use it for practicing martial arts. Und das ist fair. 30.000, cute doll. Sold out. Certified by Rosimov. Even the manliest man can't bear to part with such an adorable doll. This comes with the purchase with idol posters. The Boar Princess 8. The 8th part of this timeless classics. Classic. Delicious tea leaf. Okay, die kosten 3. They have the mysterious effect of awakening a latent wisdom sleeping within. A unique flavor for a unique hue. Pure water case. Pure water sold by the case. Once, someone drank half a case and became the champion of the next Pancration tournament. To drink an entire case, you must have bravery surpassing that of the champion. And even stronger digestive system. Ja, Badewasser. Casket of Tomes, second hand. Okay. Nur 20 Coupons? A cherished casket of tomes that its owner has been forced to part with for reasons unknown. For limited time comes with a copy of Gene's Location TCG from Novice to the Summoner's Summit. Beast Trap, what? Mysterious trap for beasts. Place critical points on it and can lure in the greedy. Mora candy. Candy that looks like Mora. Candy itself is bittersweet. An adult flavor that kids have a hard time appreciating. But the golden wrapping paper is incredibly popular with children. Trout Amandine. Alles Quest Items, okay. Fish fillet is of a satisfying size, fried with butter. Before serving with a side of crispy fried almonds, according to the traditional recipe for this dish, a raw ready trout would be placed into the frying pan. But a new filet featuring recipe for this dish has been gaining popularity recently as well. Fonta, sweet sakura. Specially flavored Fonta, said to use Inazuma sakura blooms as an ingredient. During its manufacture, the amount of sugar was reduced in order to avoid overwhelming the sakura flavor. A consumer feedback indicates that the so-called sakura flavor is more like the smell of a freshly mown lawn. Fonta Red Berry Blast. Specially flavored Fonta said to use many different red colored fruits as ingredients. It has a very enticing crimson color and layered flavor profile. But for reasons unknown, the flavor of Fonta is severely irritating to the bowels. And until the underlying reason is discovered, the large-scale promotion of this type of Fonta has been suspended. Barbecue Ribs. Ja gut, kosmetisch ist jetzt einfach nur noch Essen und so weiter. Oder? Zumindest die Dinger hier. Haggis, ja. Die, okay, die könnte ich noch lesen, die sind irgendwie neu, aber die hier, ich glaube, die lese ich jetzt nicht vor. Nee, komm. Leave. Sure, thank you for the business. If Lenore says so, we'll dig in. Yup, have a good meal, Miss Paimon. Feasting with Lenore, everything that couldn't be finished ends up in Paimon's pack? Ich habe es nicht lesen können. It was amazing. Paimon's so full, she can barely walk. She's getting sleepy too. Why are we here again? If you can't remember, then maybe it wasn't important. Why are you here, Lenore? That's a strange question. I've always been here. I remembers now. We're supposed to be looking for Carter. Let's go, but I don't know if he's there. If not, we can wait. He might be back soon. Back and Bone Shop owner. Welcome to Back and Bone Shop. You have everything. Oops, we don't have anything right now. Need to buy something. Also. You'll get a new shipment soon. Don't forget to come back. Ja. Okay. Ist hier der Fahrstuhl? Geht der hoch? Ich weiß es nicht. Ich pop mich einfach dahin. Zack. Peter always tells me stories in the evening, so if he doesn't come back soon, just wait a bit and he'll be back for sure. He sounds like a great brother. Yeah, Peter's really good at telling stories. Oh, and look at my braids. He braids them for me too. Hey. Das ist doch ein Kind. Kater, I'm back. Größer als Paimon, größer als Traveler. Welcome back, Lenore. Looks like you've made some friends. Caterpillar. Also. Yes, they are Miss Anisha and Miss Paimon. Miss Paimon is small and she can fly, but she's not a bird. She's not a Sealy either. Maybe a small Oceanid? No one has seen anything like her. Or knows anything about her. Paimon's Paimon. That's right, Paimon's just Paimon. She's not a Sealy or an Oceanid. Wait, you're Kater? You look about the same age as Lenore. Nice to meet you, Miss Anisha and Miss Paimon. Please call me Caterpillar. Please don't be so formal. That feels so strange. Since you're Lenore's friend, sure I can do that. Wait a minute. We've heard the name Caterpillar before, haven't we? Maybe from someone in Zomero? From Rue. Ah, that's right. Julian, the painter we met at Zamutra Coast. Was? Okay, ich hätte jetzt andere antworten sollen. Julian the Painter. Zamutra Coast. Ich google mal ganz kurz. Zamutra Coast. Ah, stimmt, jetzt erinnere ich mich. Das war in dem Wüstengebiet. Der komische Maler. Der Typ in dem Gang mit seinem komischen Hund und so weiter. Julian. Genshin. Impact. So. Ja, das ist er, glaube ich. Ja, okay, jetzt ist der Typ. Is a quest-exclusive NPC who appears in the World Quest Series and addressed Artist Adrift. Genau, okay, ich erinnere mich wieder. Hier kommt fairerweise, das waren 3.6. Das ist Monate her. Julian's desire is to become a renowned artist, ambition hampered by his total colorblindness. In the past, he befriended a person named Caterpillar, who gave him the ability to only ever draw perfect renditions of anything he saw. However, Julian's colorblindness meant he was unable to use realistic colors in his depictions. He was unable to make a name as an artist, but became a very effective counterfeiter, a crime for which he was caught and imprisoned for. After serving his sentence, he decided to become a legitimate artist and took up Caterpillar's advice to follow the Oceanid's pilgrimage and find a cure that is supposedly capable of curing anything. After passing through Chenyu Whale and setting foot in the girdle of the sands, he was taken by surprise at the abrupt change in climate. He also quickly became lost and followed Pepper to the Zamutra coast in Gavire-la-Javad, Sumero, but lost his raft along the way and became stranded until the traveler and Paimon found him. Ich erinnere mich. So langsam. Gut. You're the Caterpillar he mentioned. You've met Julian? He really went to Zomero, huh? How is he? Well... Tell him about your meeting with Julian in Zomero. According to Julian, his ability to paint everything exactly as he sees it came from you. Did you really give him that power? Is that really what he said? I can't decide if he was exaggerating. Wait, so he was lying? But the painting he made for Pepper looked so real, even though the color was a bit off. That was an ability he already had. What it did was to give him certainty. The purer the person, the more obvious the effect of such support is. Pure? Huh. Well, he did look kind of gullible. And as for the marvelous blood egg and the tea leaves that activate Imbiber's potential, they're good for your health when consumed in moderation. I didn't know that he would break his certainty like that. I guess you could say that things turned out for the best, so. Anyway, both you and Lenore are children, right? So is your guardian here? Why are the two of you in a place like this? Kate is not a child. Indeed, I'm not. As for my present appearance, you can think of it as an illness of sorts. So that's how it is. I've been here for a long time. Well, because of what I've done in the past. But it's more complicated for Lenore. She was born here. Sag ich ja. Gut. Also, werden hier Kinder geboren. Gut. Here, in the fortress? You're a strange one, Miss Palmer. I've already told you that I've always been here, haven't I? Agnes, her mother, was plagued by a chronic illness and passed away some time ago. I don't stick my nose into other people's lives, so I didn't know about their situation. But regardless, Lenore wound up with no one to care for her. Ja. Und das hat jetzt dann Risley irgendwie komplett übersehen? Oder die Autoritäten hier? Und wäre es nicht so ein Fall für das House of Heart irgendwie, aber okay. Egal. Maybe it's because I've been here for a long time and Lenore has taken to me. Whatever way, Estienne's asked me to look after her. Ja, gut. Lass mich raten. Estienne ist der geheime Vater, der mit einer Insasse was angefangen hat. Oder so. So, that's how it is. But she shouldn't be here, right? It's not like she's done anything wrong. You're right, I'm just looking after her for now. And she really should be with her family. Unfortunately, she does indeed have family outside the fortress. So that's what she meant when she said she has a home that she doesn't know about. We should be able to reunite with them soon. Oh, that thing's a little complicated, and I'm afraid it won't happen at all that soon. How come? Because she doesn't have any proof of identity. Maybe Agnes didn't think of that either. She was the one who would have needed to start the process to send Lenore away from the fortress. Wow, wirklich. Oh mein Gott. How about her other family members? Estienne said that Agnes wrote them in the past, but she never received a reply, and thus stopped trying altogether. If they knew about the current situation, they might change their minds. That's why I want to take her to her family, and if they don't want to take her in, we will figure something else out then. Why can't I stay here? Sure, there's an evil sorcerer, but there's a good sorcerer, and you are here too. I don't want to leave. Mother never came back after leaving the fortress. Uff. Sie weiß nicht offenbar, was passed away. Okay, gut. If I leave, does it mean I'll never come back, just like my mother? And I'd never see you again either, Kater? Agnes left. I don't think Lenore can comprehend what happened. Yeah. Either way, this is no place for a child to grow up. How will a sprout bloom without sunlight? You should get out of this place, Lenore. You have heard all the stories already. There's a real world outside and family that you are connected to. Und jetzt sammeln wir das Geld, damit wir sie quasi nach draußen. Okay. I'll go with you, so you needn't be afraid. I believe you. You've never lied to me. But how will you get her out without proof of identity? Was ist das für eine dumme Sache hier? Das ist nicht... Wow. Ich meine, Zielspielen war wahrscheinlich bei der Geburt dabei und... mit was? Das ist jetzt ja harter Bullshit eigentlich. Is there some loophole or backdoor we can use? There are options, but they are too risky. How about this then? Let's follow the rules, albeit not that strictly. How will that work? Every so often, Estienne will bring a few people with him to do some work outside. We use this chance to get Lenore back to her family. Ich meine, sie darf so nicht raus, aber wenn sie draußen ist, weil... Okay. Doesn't have any proof of identification to begin with, and the disappearance of someone who never exists on paper isn't exactly going to make news here in the fortress. Das ist so dumm. Es ist so dumm. Oh Gott. Das könnte Deutschland sein. Oh Gott. You are talking about coupon millionaire, are you? Paimon remembers Estienne saying that whoever gets the most coupons within a time limit will win the chance to go outside. Whoops, our coupons sent straight to our stomachs. Ah, and Lenore spent a ton more cleaning the rag and bone shop out. We're sure to lose now. What are we gonna do? We won't lose. If Gator says we win, we'll definitely win. Lenore, Paimon suspects you aren't grasping the gravity of the situation at all. Can we get the coupons refunded? We can just say that she's a child who didn't understand the rules. As the transaction already took place, I'm afraid that won't be so easy. It's fine, the coupons I gave to Lenore were for her to use as she pleased. This little mishap won't change the outcome. Paimon still feels kinda bad though. Why don't we help you? Paimon remembers Estienne saying that you can play the game as a group. Really? Well, really, Miss Paimon? You and Miss Nisha will play the game with us too? Yep, and we'll win this thing together. With us here, this will be a piece of cake. There are 4 of us after all. Still, how can we get the most coupons in least amount of time? I already feel much better knowing that you will be having us. Thank you both. As for how to get the coupons, I have a few ideas, but they can wait until tomorrow. You must be exhausted. If you don't mind, why don't you rest up first? There's enough space here. Good idea. Nisha, if you're tired, why don't we call it an early night? Take a break nearby. Ich würde auch sagen, das nehme ich eventuell jetzt als Punkt, um zu cutten und zu pausieren. Das ist ein guter Moment, oder? Dass ich jetzt die Quest nicht so komplett am Stück durchziehen muss. Aber ich glaube, ich werde mehr als 200 Thumbnails brauchen. Wir sind mal gerade am Ende von 4.1 und ich bin schon bei 70 Videos dann bestimmt. Sagen wir mal 35 Videos pro Patch. Und wir haben 7. Das sind 210. Naja, gut. Ja, oder ich schneide zusammen. Also Pause will ich definitiv machen, aber vielleicht schneide ich die Parts danach auch zusammen. Aber wie gesagt, eventuell stehe ich dann woanders. Ein bisschen weiter woanders. Vielleicht mache ich auch gleich direkt weiter nach einer Pause. Muss ich mal gucken. Aber egal wie. Ich mache jetzt erstmal 4 plus. Ob zusammengeschnitten oder nicht. Sei mal dahingestellt. So, gut. Weiter geht's mit Genshin. Halt die Klappe, Risley. Und der, na wie ist die? Unfinished Comedy Quest. Game of the Rich. Ich verstehe noch nicht ganz, wieso die Quest so heißt, aber okay. Ja, ich weiß noch nicht, ob ich das Ganze zusammenschneide oder nicht. Dementsprechend habe ich einfach mal ganz normal angefangen. Und es ruckelt gerade ganz leicht in der Capture. Heißt aber nicht, dass es auch in der Capture zu sehen ist. Ja, das ist ja meine neue Erkenntnis. Das ist komplett random eigentlich. So, habt ihr irgendwas zu sagen jetzt gerade noch? Miss Nisha, Miss Paimon, I tried a really wonderful tasting Fanta. Miss Paimon drank a whole lot of it, but she didn't drop down at all. She must know a lot of powerful magics then. Yeah, Miss Paimon's so strong. But das wüsste ich. So, rest. I'm feeling a little tired. Should we rest now? There's something else I want to ask about. Okay, kann ich jetzt mit ihm sprechen oder was? Miss Nisha, Miss Paimons. Mit wem soll ich noch reden können jetzt? Eigentlich ist es doch jetzt, ja. Okay, keine Ahnung. Gut. Ja. Let's rest. Gator, what story are you gonna tell me today? I've already heard a lot of stories with heroes as the main characters. Today I'll tell you a story about a little girl then. A little girl? Can a little girl also be the main character? Of course she can. Ja, meistens in irgendwelchen Horror-Games. It's her own story after all. In other stories she might be a hero herself, or even an evil dragon. There are all kinds of roles she can play. Long, long ago, there was a little girl who lived in a giant's garden. The giant took special care of the flowers in the garden, and wouldn't allow anyone to pluck even a single one of them. To keep intruders out, the giant built a towering wall around it. Because of this, the little girl living in the giant's garden had never set foot outside of it, even once. Er redet von ihr, gut. The giant always told her that the world outside was a dangerous place, and that the garden was the safest place she could live in. And on what? Did the little girl listen to the giant? I bet she didn't. If she did, then the story would end there. You're right, the little girl never was the one for doing what she was told. Uh-huh. As for the rest of the story, well, let's save it for next time. Wait, where did Caterpillar and Noah go? Did we oversleep? Let's go look for them, Monisha. Wir haben sie ja gerade noch gehört, egal. War schon. Oh, no else. Oh, it seems like we've come at a bad time. Kate has been taken by the evil sorcerer. Haha. What? If I'm not mistaken, you must be Anisha and Paimon. I'll come back to your question in a moment. I consulted the records from the last 100 years, and I couldn't find any record of a caterpillar. In light of this possible mislaying of documents, we'll need your cooperation to recreate them. There's nothing pressing about the matter, if you ask me. What's the rush about? Estienne, I often get the impression that you couldn't care less about restoring order to this place. I can't agree with your viewpoint. People who habitually indulge their every whim just can't see that too much freedom actually does them harm. Luft holen. I'll restore order to this chaos using my own methods. I'll advise you again not to stand in the way of my work. Chaos? Isn't that just another word for sinking on your feet? You know what? Forget it. Is Caterpillar your real name? Additionally, I'll need you to state your crime in as much details as possible. The time, location, as well as the final sentence pronounced. Ist es jetzt wegen der... Wait, warum sind seine Hände so dunkel? So schwarz? Das liegt an der Textbox, oder? Das macht bei den anderen aber auch nichts anders. What the... The more details you write, the greater the likelihood we'll have to retrieving your records. If your files was indeed lost, we can fill in a portion of your records based on your statement. Nein, seine Hände sind auf einmal irgendwie schwarz. Why? What the fuck? Warum sehen seine Augen so komisch tot aus? Als ob gerade irgendwas Böses getan hätte. What the hell? I've been called Caterpillar for as long as I can remember. I think this name suits me best, and it's the closest thing I have to a real name. Real name? Caterpillar. Confirmed to be correct. Next date, your crime. Wieso sind seine Hände schwarz? I carried out a certain task under my master's orders. I failed, but some people suffered because of it, nonetheless. This was my crime. Hat die Bude hochgejagt oder was? Your master? I need their full name. Also, when did this occur? Unlike me, he has many names. This happened a long time ago. Are you messing with me? Everything I've said is the truth. His voice sounds too low to be that of a child. I apologize. Were you looking for a more dramatic account, or for some lurid details to ignite your imagination? As for what happened that day, I could recount it sparing no detail. From the furnishing of that clandestine hall to the thoughts of my companion, which I've ventured to speculate on. But that's all just a fabrication of the mind made after the fact. We both know that's not what you're really after, for these are nothing more than stories masquerading as the truth. The real story has already turned to smoke along with that barren garden. What you want to know is a purer truth. The truth is that the culprit is where he should be. The other minutiae and trivialities are of no significance to you. They're inconsequential and thus won't shake up your order in the slightest. There's nothing here for you to trouble yourself with. Everything is as it should be. Warum sind seine Hände und Füße anscheinend schwarz? The culprit is where he should be. There's nothing here for me to trouble myself with. Everything is as it should be. Compared to the temporarily missing file, surely the misuse of the Rochelle loudspeaker is a more obvious problem. Apart from the unauthorized use, we've also received a number of complaints recently of nervous breakdowns caused by its repeated use. You're right, Estienne. The guards have an even greater duty to put a stop to this sort of rule breaking. We should investigate the matter immediately. What are we waiting for then? Let's get the show on the road. That's odd. Why did he flip at the drop of a hat? There's something fishy about this. Could it have something to do with that stuff Caterpillar said? Paimon just felt a little sleepy when she heard it. Let's just ask him directly. Oh, wir sind wieder immun gegen irgendwelchen Sweet-Talk. Warum sind deine Hände schwarz? Das waren sie gerade eben noch nicht, oder? Sorry for the delay, but the way I said I got the coupons earlier. What did you do to him? Someone. That aggressor doesn't seem like the type to take advice from anyone. Why would he give up so easily? Just a few small tricks. The culprit is where he should be. This is an undeniable fact. Making someone as straightforward as certain of an undeniable fact isn't exactly hard. Like the time with Julian? That's right, just like the time with Julian. I've been here for a long time, as you know. After staying in one place for a long time, it's only natural to pick up a few handy tricks to exert some degree of influence over your environment. Almost too handy, I'd say. Sounds a little suspicious. Changing a stubborn person's mind with just a few simple phrases. Almost sounds like magic. But there have been times when we were also influenced by magic without even knowing it. Considering how pure-hearted you are, Paimon, that is a worrying thought. Will someone even realize that they are being influenced? You too, Nisha? Wait a minute, you're not saying Paimon's as gullible as Julian, are you? It's not as simple as it looks. There are always limits to the application of tricks like these. And the results aren't always what you'd hope for. It's like with Julian, he always had a knack for art, but he lacked confidence because of his visual impairment. The certainty that he could draw well was inside him to begin with. But in other cases, the concept of certainty is just too abstract, making it difficult to predict the outcome. So I did take a chance this time. I just thought that if he held us up here, it would keep delaying the plan to get Lenore out of the fortress. Besides, I doubt you wanted to be questioned by him repeatedly either. You shouldn't take chances like that. Well, you've got to... What? You've got to take chances to achieve your goals? You're absolutely right. Back to the matter at hand. If you've changed your mind and want to back out, I understand completely. Lenore might be sad for a time, though. For her, playmates like you are hard to come by. We've already made a promise to her, so we can't just go back on our own word now, right? A promise is a promise. This doesn't mean I trust you. Yeah, this is our way of helping her out. Speaking of which, where is she? She went on an adventure early this morning, probably to rehearse for what's to come after she leaves this place. Just as well, I have a few headaches to take care of soon. You can usually get a reward for helping others, including the guards. Take care of some headaches. Oh, he totally gets that. Sounds like some of the Adventurous Guild's commissions. I see, would you two join me on this next commission then? Sure, where are we going? The abandoned production zone, the lower levels. Ich glaube, da war ich schon mal zum Teil. So, 300 Credit Coupons. Scenes from... was? Scenes from life in Meropeat. Safe operation, abandoned production. Okay. Obtain, achso. Ich kann mich dann ja auch eigentlich... Kann ich mich nicht da ganz unten schon hinporten? Wie komme ich da hin? Eigentlich nur von hier, oder? Einfach mal suchen. So. Mit den meisten Leuten hatte ich in der Hauptquest geredet. Kommt sogar wirklich hin. Stimmt, ganz unten waren auch noch Kisten, die hatte ich ja nicht gemacht. Und ein NPC stand da auch noch rum. Da war ich ja nun mal ganz knapp vorbeigestriffen. Gut. Lol. Ich jetzt erst. Trägt er seine Jacke über diesen Brustharnisch? Muss er eigentlich, sonst wird die ja nie im Leben so hängen bleiben. Okay. Interessant. Hier gibt 2 Richtungen? Achso, das war nur ein Dead End. Okay, gut. Wenn es so ein Dead End ist, dann ist mir relativ egal. Gut. So, ich war hier einmal ganz kurz unten. Im Band Production Zone. Hier gab es irgendwelche Rätsel. No one comes here anymore after the geode mineshaft was closed, and the devices here aren't meant for just anyone to handle. And that's exactly what happened this time. Someone tinkered with the drive valve and trapped their own companion. Anyway, let's get it to open up the passage to supply warehouse 1. By the way, if they offer you a drink, you'd best say no. Who's going to offer us a drink, and why won't we be taking it? You'll find out soon enough. Okay. Können wir bitte über deine schwarzen Hände reden? Ach ja, hier war das grüne Zeug. Stimmt, das Zeug habe ich hier auch noch im Inventar rumfliegen. Hatte ich mit dem da geredet? Ja, oder? Camden, Photos Mirrorpeat Guard. This isn't the place to be wandering about. If you don't have any business here, get out. Outer Geode Mineshaft. Oh, sorry, I'm a bit tired. I think it's because of the stones. Have you ever heard anyone talk about how they have a mysterious energy? I don't know what the Fontaine Research Institute engineers do with these stones, but they form here. Looking like that, just thinking about them makes me sleepy. If you can avoid it, don't go over there, otherwise I need to write a report. Ah. Water middle gear wheel. Oh, that's an old issue from way back then. Just don't go touching it. I don't want my whole world to start spinning while I'm enjoying a proper snooze. I just mean, if you do move it, make sure you don't accidentally trap anyone. It's happened before. Not that creatures like humans will ever learn from the mistakes, of course. Aha. Ist da kein Mensch? Das ist eine Ozeanide. So. Read. From today, all work related to the geode mineshaft has been suspended and the connecting paths have been sealed. If you require one of the connecting paths to be opened for official fortress business, you must operate the drive valve only under the supervision of a technical expert to prevent accidents. Drive valve operations and safety manual. The drive valve can be used to rotate, open and close the connecting paths for each area. The drive valve is controlled via both the core gear drive, non-removable, and the gear drive train, removable. The non-removable core gear drive controls the central room, while the gear drive train controls the direction of each connecting path. In operating, take note that when the direction indicated by the core gear drive is opposite to that indicated by the gear drive train, the path indicated by the core gear drive train will be opened. When all 4 gear drive trains are uninstalled, the drive or valve will automatically terminate operation. The display indications for opening each connecting path are as follows. Supply warehouse. To the geode mineshaft. Energy storage warehouse. Supply warehouse 2. Additionally, a new locking device has been deployed in the geode mineshaft to prevent operational mishaps. The research terminal's energy storage device has been temporarily removed. Unauthorized access by non-essential personnel is prohibited. Violators will be held responsible for their actions. Aha. Ja. Kann ich die nicht raus? Ich dachte, ich kann die rausnehmen. Ja, kann ich. Run. Achso, wir drehen den Raum hier unten oder was? Was? Das verstehe ich nicht. Stop. Ach so. Doch, okay, jetzt habe ich verstanden, wie es funktioniert. Ah, alright, we can go now, but before we do, let's make sure we've got the gear drive. Was? Was soll ich haben? Das Drive-Ding rausgenommen oder was soll ich haben? Wahrscheinlich, oder? Wenn ich jetzt mal reade. So, okay. Okay, gut. Aber wieso habe ich dann 2 Stück? Egal. Was ist Activate? Oh. Aha. Bringt das irgendwas? Nee. Nicht wirklich. Gut. Das bringt nicht wirklich irgendwas. Und das ist ein ganz anderer Raum. Das ist der Vorraum. Ach so. Deswegen kann ich es removen. Und jetzt soll ich was machen? Vielleicht damit, oder? Run. Es ist. Wie soll man sich das jetzt vorstellen? Ich muss mir das jetzt vorstellen, wie es funktioniert. Nur diese Kammer dreht sich eigentlich, oder? Müsste. Hm. Tool, are you alright? I hope you weren't trapped for too long. My savior, you're finally here. Where's Koblenz? He's not with you? He told me about trapping you here and asked for my help, but he left because a guard interrupted us. I knew he wasn't reliable. He probably ran away because he felt guilty. I mean, how do you make money in business if you don't take risks? He was clumsy and too cautious. To boot, I mean, pure water is one thing, but even Fonta is available nowadays. If Fonta is here, how are we supposed to survive? Was? What, you like Fonta too? Don't you like Fonta? I do. I have to admit, it's a formidable rival. Anyway, I have to settle this with Koblenz. By the way, has he paid you? Nope. Sometimes I want to stuff him in a large bucket. This will make him reflect on what he's done. Anyway, please take these prongs. Take them, you two, if you would. What? You want us to take all of it? Of course. Thank you then. We can go to the rack and bone shop later to see if they have anything new. By the way, I'd like to apologize for dragging you into this. I have some fresh health drinks. Would you like a bottle? Fresh health drinks? Yup, healthier than pure water, in fact. I'll have a Fonta, please. Well, I have the too. Wait, do you have a problem with my healthy drinks? Let me tell you. That's not what Onisha meant, just that we had lots of drinks before coming here. I found bets these drinks are good. We'll make sure to try one next time. Bad timing, huh? Well, come back when you get a chance. It will be my treat. Anyway, I must go to talk to Koblenz now. I have something else to take care of, so I need to get going. Don't worry too much about the coupons. I put the clues I come across on the blackboard. Let's meet up later. See you later. Complete commissions in the fortress of Okay. Irgendwie habe ich in Erinnerung, dass ich irgendwo noch so ein Ding markiert hatte. Irgendwo hatte ich so einen gesehen. Wo war das? Bin mir auch nicht ganz sicher.
I'd take it if I were you. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
Bullfruit juice, rainbow rose distillate, bluey lotus distillate, cinnamon, honey, tidalga, condensed crystal powder. Made Koblenz the guinea pig. He puked and got the runs, then was laid up in the infirmary for 3 whole days. I'm sure it's because Fontanian plants aren't healthy enough. I ought to replace the rainbow rose with Sumera rose and bluey lotus with needled pala lotus. Bullfruit juice, Sumera rose distillate, needled pala lotus distillate, cinnamon, honey, tidalga, condensed crystal powder. Koblenz refused point blank to try again no matter what. Spent 280 credit coupons to get De La Sox to test the drink. Feedback wasn't bad. He said he felt quite perky after just one sip, so I'm on the right track. You can cut the bullfruit juice out, though, since it's little more than flavoring. Not like I'm making Fonta anyway. Sumera rose distillate, needled pala lotus distillate, tidalga, ore powder. The yellowish green ore outside looked better than condensed crystals. Got a small piece near the storehouse and ground it up to replace the condensed crystal powder. Tried it, has a rich distinctive flavor. This wholesome healthy drink is Should be a success this time. Und wahrscheinlich hochgradig giftig, aber egal. Mhm. Muss ich es wieder die ganze Zeit drehen, bis das Ding... Ja, muss ich. Uff. Wir drehen uns ja nicht wirklich. Das muss eine Advance sein, die außen ums Gebäude herum sich bewegt. Aber dann frage ich mich, warum überhaupt so dämlich das Design. Das hätte man besser designen können. Aber gut. Was soll's. So. Wenn ich jetzt hier unten bin. Wie komme ich nicht weiter rauf? Kann ich die... Warte. Da hat die Seite geöffnet. Da kann ich... Achso, ich kann für den Geodschaft kann ich nicht das Ding placen. Der. Oh. Ich sehe ein Problem. Also. Moment, run. Lass mich ihn jetzt abnehmen und wieder anpacke, dann ist er wieder da, so wie er jetzt ist, oder? Ja, scheiße. Das ist dumm. Richtig kann man es... Nee, krieg ich nie im Leben ganz gedreht. 1, 2, 3, 4
Have
muss
you ever
noch.
seen these stickers on my back? Do me a favor and take them off. Malazines like to play pranks sometimes.
Und der ist immer defaultmäßig auf Read. Das geht mir am meisten auf den Sack. So. Einen noch. Dann take the thing. Run. Okay. Bisschen blöd. Aber egal. So, stopp. Wie, das funktioniert jetzt nicht. Okay. Gut, und die Tür ist random auf. Activate.
A word of advice, don't break the law. Is there anything else? Yeah, seriously, don't break the law.
Ja, ich sehe schon mehr oder weniger etwas, aber gefällt mir nicht. Also, Joa. Ist nur viel zu wenig, oder? Oder bilde ich mir das ein? Moment. Jetzt darüber gehe. Und den aktiviere. Ja, dann kann ich mir die Ladung davon nicht holen. Warum nicht? Remove Drive Gear. Bin ich verwirrt. Pick up. Install. Run. Die hätten nur einfach 4 Richtungen machen können. Das hat auch gereicht wahrscheinlich. So, Stop. Ja. Das Ganze für eine Kiste random hier in der Ecke.
I'd take it if I were you. I'm sure it'll come in handy.
Und für was ist die Energiezelle jetzt hier? Das verstehe ich wieder nicht. Was ist die hier? Ich krieg die auch gar nicht aktiviert. Da irre ich mich. Und draußen kann ich bestimmt auch nicht. Activate. Die ich schon längst aktivieren können. Da komme ich sowieso nicht ran. Da komme ich theoretisch schon da. Bringt aber nichts. Egal, hab eine Kiste bekommen. Install. So, run. Das wird jetzt eine Weile dauern.
If you ever see any stickers on my back, do me a favor and take them off. Malazines like to play pranks sometimes.
Spannend. Dann geht's halt nicht mal schnell. Und die haben sich um einen jetzt nicht erwischt. Wow. Das war knapp. So. Den einen Weg kann ich nicht nutzen, das stört mich irgendwie. Wahrscheinlich questbedingt, dann aber noch später. So, einen noch. Zack. Fertig. Was hat es hiermit auf sich? Da ist so eine Kiste. Da ist sowas, okay. So gesehen ist eigentlich nichts. Zack. Zack.
All unclaimed articles should be turned in. So, neither of us saw anything here, right?
Ich hab schon wieder das G vergessen, oder? Oder? Ja, habe ich. Ist ein bisschen nervig, dass man das Ding mal nehmen muss, aber okay. Von mir aus. So. Einsetzen. Run. Okay, mittlerweile macht mich die Musik eher Depri. Aber naja. So, wieder eine Kiste. What's punching back doing here? Did someone hide it? Wenn ich jetzt die Energiezelle aus dem anderen Raum hier holen muss, kriege ich eine Krise. Ich muss das Ding aus dem... Ah. Ich muss es von der anderen Seite rüberholen, oder? Oh, das ist so dumm. Oder brauche ich dafür Osja oder Pneuma? Nee, tue ich nicht. Das wäre merkwürdig, wenn ich das dafür brauchen würde. So, schon mal 3 Daily Quests, die ich mir heute sparen kann. Resin. Irgendwas. Ah. Bin mir nicht sicher. Mache ich das jetzt? Nee, ich lasse es erstmal jetzt so sein. Bin mir nicht sicher, ob ich die Energiezelle überhaupt mitnehmen kann. Außerdem muss ich dann wieder alles drehen. Also lasse ich das erstmal so. Gut. Mit dem Emo habe ich geredet, da oben komme ich nicht rein aktuell. Ich hätte halt von hier nichts machen können. Das bringt nichts. Gut. Ja, dann... Quest, meet back at the usual place. Camden, hast du was Neues? This is the place to wondering about. If you, blah. Okay, see you. Good night. I mean, blah. Der Arbeitsebene muss ich nichts machen. Ja, dann halt wieder in den Raum. Erstmal. Auch wenn ich jetzt den Leuten hier anscheinend irgendwie helfen kann, aber irgendwie sehe ich keine Questmarker gerade. Von daher ist mir das egal. Gut. Müssen die schon. Ist Paimon. We've fallen way behind. It's true. I've gone to ask Estienne. Ah, jetzt kann ich Quests machen. Okay. I've gone to ask Estienne about the current situation and this seems to be the case. Dirty Face Darcy's Team 800. Genevieve and Poirier's Team 900. Graves Team 1050. Kids Team 510. Das ist nicht gerade viel, was die alle haben bisher, aber okay. It's true. I've gone to ask Estienne about the current situation and this seems to be the case. Confirm. Let and see. Oh, looks like you got some coupons too, Caterpillar. Wait, aren't we still dead last? Even Darcy's ahead of us. He entered the competition by himself, didn't he? Oh, can this be happening? Because he helped the guards take care of no small number of nuisances. For example, Miss Monglane often asked him for help. Come and see. Wait a minute. Does it mean he was so nice to us at the start because he could gain something from it? Also, won't we lose for sure if this keeps up? If only Paimon hadn't eaten so much at the Rag and Bone shop earlier. No matter. All that counts is the total number of coupons collected within the time limit. Using coupons you already have doesn't affect the total count. Oh. Okay. Cool. That means you can eat even more, Miss Paimon. Lenore, our problem right now is that we are about to lose the competition. Aren't you guys at least a bit worried? There's still plenty of time left before the end. We'll make it. Today was exhausting. Let's keep going tomorrow. We're going to take the lead straight from last place. Here, now I'm motivated. That does like your typical motivational story, sure, but can we really pull it off? You have to believe in yourself more, Miss Paimon. The heroes of the story are all sure of themselves. That's why they are the main characters. You're right, Lenore. We are going with this thing. Tomorrow we divide and conquer. We'll reconvene here once we make some gains. Sounds good. We'll make better time this time. was? We will make better this time. Was? We will make better time this way. Nee, egal. Nicht drüber wundern, der Satz klingt komisch. Indeed, that sounds like a better plan. Also, if you don't mind, we can rest here, just like before. Sure, Nisha, you can take a break now if you're tired. Lenore. I was chatting with Miss Monglane. She said that Netland's nothing like Fontaine. Netlands? Natlan. Okay. And that she really wants to take a dip in a volcanic hot spring. A volcano? Is it a flaming mountain? And mountains are super tall mounds of rock and dirt, right? You'll get to see all these things for yourself after you leave this place, whether it's volcanoes or anything else. Then let's explore those places together, Kater. Let's invite Miss Nisha and Miss Paimon too. They'll definitely like that. Warum ist er schwarz? Also, Nachgeschichte hören, okay. Will we rest now? Ja. Kater, tell me more of the story about the little girl. Last time we left off with the little girl living in the giant's garden. I bet she leaves the giant's garden, but how does she get out of there? One day the little girl heard the sound of a woman's voice coming from beyond the towering wall. Kind-hearted giant, I am in need of the little purple flowers from your garden. Would you please give me some? The giant refused, of course, and furiously he loud at the woman on the other side of the garden wall to leave at once. But the woman did not leave, and from a short distance away she lamented that she had journeyed from afar for the little purple flowers in the garden, which she needed to cure a sick friend's illness. Hearing the woman's plight, the little girl felt sorry for her and her friend. The giant had so many flowers in his garden, surely having one or two less wouldn't hurt. Thus the little girl approached the garden wall and whispered to the woman that she was willing to bring the woman a few of the little purple flowers, except the little girl said the giant wouldn't let her leave, and the garden's walls were so tall that she wasn't sure how she would be able to get the flowers to her from inside. On the other side of the wall, the woman told the little girl that she was actually a witch that knew many magic spells, and if the little girl could bring her the flowers she needed from the giant's garden, she could use the magic to help the little girl leave that garden. Did the little girl decide to help the witch? I bet she did, otherwise the witch wouldn't be able to cure her friend's illness, right? But the giant said she couldn't leave the garden if she left. Couldn't she get punished somehow? It's getting late. Let's leave the part of the story for next time. Then not here. Ich habe Commissions. Award coupons, right? Jetzt kann ich machen Blackboard. Caterpillar probably went to get the coupons elsewhere, but he left us some clues. The entrance to the Rift of Erosion. We'll take our chances. Maybe we'll even be able to get some coupons. Looks like Caterpillar left us a few coupon breadcrumbs to follow. The entrance to the Rift of Erosion. Maybe we'll even get... Looks like... We'll take our chances. Caterpillar... The entrance to the Rift of Erosion. Maybe we'll even be able... Ich dachte, ich kann mir jetzt was ausruhen hier. Ich klicke jetzt eben die ganze Zeit weiter. Ist die Quest kaputt oder ist es so gewollt? Habe ich eine Quest dafür bekommen? Glaube ich nicht. Ich soll... Hä? Das verstehe ich nicht. Ach so. Jetzt geht es ums ganze Gebiet hier. Okay, gut. Soll ich jetzt einfach hier umgucken? Sehe ich das richtig? Wahrscheinlich. Carranza. Das ist ein Mathe-Typ. Sorry to bother. Until next time. Na cool. Oh, wie sieht's aus? Have some interesting research findings. What for? Thanks for your time. Bin mir sicher, ich habe mit den meisten geredet. Deswegen ignoriere ich das jetzt einfach mal. Aha. Da ist eine Quest. Galvaye, Fortress of Mirrorpite Guard. Hello, what is it? Please help us, good sorceress. Ach so, das ist deren Schwester, Zwillingsschwester da am anderen Ende ist, okay. Ah, kann ich eigentlich die Quest eventuell da machen, mit dem Rätsel. Please help us, good sorcerers. Is there anything we can help with? Blah. Why are you talking like Lenore? Just get to the point. We need lots of coupons. Are there any jobs you can take? You didn't join STN's game, did you? You should know even, was? You should know when to stop. Nonetheless, there is something that I need your help with. Stein should be repairing his device or whatever it is by the Rift of Erosion. Who help him out, would you? Ach so. Das war der Hinweis für die Quelle. Ach so. Just ask him for compensation, he won't object. We will take care of it. Sind wir jetzt eigentlich gerade im Knast oder sind wir einfach nur so hier unterwegs? Scenes from life move für Dead End. Find clients near the Rift of. Okay. Gut. Joa, bin gespannt, ob ich jetzt das Rätsel da lösen kann, was ich andauernd nicht konnte. Weil irgendwie ist da nie was passiert. Aber gut. Ist sonst irgendwas Spannendes gerade? Nö, eigentlich nicht. Wirklich nicht. Ich muss noch meine Stunden eintragen für den ganzen letzten Monat fast. Oh Gott. Gut, dass ich eine Woche Urlaub schon davon hatte. Das macht es ein bisschen erträglicher. Soll ich mit ihr reden? Ach, jetzt kann ich mit dem Ding da oben irgendwie interagieren. Weil jetzt er davor steht. Okay. Kleins. Just in time. Come help me out. You can read minds? That's scary. Galvaye sent us to help you, but how did you know that? Because you're the only ones here to help. Well, that makes sense. Anyway, the task is nothing difficult. The research terminal here requires 2 people to operate it simultaneously. And I've already entered the command. Just walk over and pull the lever. Kronk. I almost forgot. The charging device should be nearby. Please install the charging device first before starting. And just to double check, you're not machine killers, are you? It depends on how you define machine killers. If research terminal attacks me, then I guess I am. Why do you ask? I asked Galvana for help last time, and even so, I only looked away for a moment. When I looked back, the terminal was already destroyed. I asked her what happened, but she couldn't tell me. I found out from her sister later that no machines can survive under her for more than half a day. Even Elaine Guillotine would have given up on her, I suspect. Even the repair fee was deducted from my compensation. If you're just like her, then all my hard work will be in vain. What a story, we're definitely not like her, don't worry. I'm counting on you then. Zack. Pick up. Nein, nicht pick up. So. Ja. Also ich soll einfach nur zu ihm hingehen dann? Okay. Looking good. If we were in a place like this, I would have hired you as my assistants. This is too easy, by the way. What does this device do? There was a rift that connected to the outside and it had to be watched. Now we can just seal the passage with this device and save manpower. This is nothing new to Fontaine Research Institute anyway, but since I have plenty of time, I modified it a little. What do you say? Seeing now isn't even its final form. Which was actually deployed at the geode mineshaft. I think I spoke too much. Just pretend you didn't hear anything. So, there are exits. What? There are exits in the geode mineshaft. Is the final version more powerful? Right, you're a smart one, but if you were smarter, you would have kept that to yourself and not blotted it out. Anyway, problem solved. Galvana no longer needs to come down too often, and it can take a break. Ah yes, I almost forgot about your compensation. Thanks for the help. Okay. Und ich habe hier so oft rumprobiert. Bin hier so oft dumm durch die Gegend gerannt für das Ding. Und das ist einfach nur so eine dumme Oberwelt-Quest. Kann ich jetzt da in die Richtung gehen und gucken? Ach so, er nutzt die Geode, um dann hier eine Wand zu errichten, damit man nicht durch kann. Das ist dumm, wie soll ich denn jetzt von draußen wieder hier reinkommen? Theoretisch. Und warum ist sie nur da unten und nicht hier? Auch noch. Das stört mich jetzt. Ah. Mal gucken, wie weit sie dann gedacht haben, dass man hier nicht drüber klettert. Zack. Hier bin ich mal gespannt. Da haben die ja komplett dran gedacht. Keine Lücke. Mhm. Ja, irgendwie finde ich dieser Texte so ein bisschen Panne. Weiten okay, aber wenn man dichter rangeht, ist es halt ein bisschen, naja. Vor allem, weil es am Rand auch noch wirkt, aber was soll's. So, ist hier sonst noch irgendwas? Ich glaube nicht, oder? Das war jetzt ja irgendwie unspektakulär dann diese Ecke. Hm.
Time to go.
Das andere war irgendwas mit Glück. Irgendwas mit Glück haben die gesagt. Und die Frage was. Und boah, ich bin heute so kaputt. Ich weiß nicht warum. Ich habe genauso viel geschlafen wie gestern, glaube ich. Also fast genauso viel. Aber irgendwie bin ich heute wie sonst was. Meine Augen sind echt. Boah. Das ist übel. Aber es ist auch gut, weil dann kann ich eventuell heute früher ins Bett. Eventuell muss ich mich einfach nur gegen 12 ins Bett quälen. Und dann schlafe ich bis 8 oder so. Das wäre mega. So, habe ich irgendeine Daily Quest, die ich machen müsste heute? Nö, gut, kann ich alle ignorieren. 180 Credits dafür. Okay. Genevieve. There's nowhere we need that many technicians. What? Oh, nothing. I was just lamenting how many familiar faces from the Fontaine Research Institute are here. Okay. Sollten die... Ja, warum sind die hier? Irgendwas wurden die verknackt. Aber gut. Delasaw und Hennaf, Raves Team. After careful consideration, I've decided to invest in him. Lasting health is more important than a fleeting moment of pleasure or mental renewal, isn't it? Everyone's smart enough to understand this, I'm sure. I think this idea is going places. I'd advise you against asking for my opinion next time. Aha. Mutual Aid Network, das war eine Hauptquest. Oder ne, eine Villette-Quest war das. Wird sich reden. Auch nicht, ist okay. Oh, da sehe ich was. Krankenstation oder zumindest fast. Postabteilung. Rosolino. Was genau ist jetzt eigentlich hier mit der Krankenstation bei Siege? Das ist nicht Siege. Ordnet. Ich dachte, sie ist die einzige hier. Warum ist sie hier? Hello, are you looking for Citron? I'm afraid she's not here right now. Are you one of the inmates here too? No, I'm not. So a Melusine who committed a crime would be punished the same as a human. It's says that I'm an innocent citizen. In fact, it's practically the opposite. I'm a member of the Marie Chaussee Phantom. That it's my day off, so I've come here to speak with a friend. That's all. So you're a friend of the head nurse? Yeah, and the infirmary is quite spacious. It's perfect for us to get together and chat over milkshakes. Okay. Siege vision is much closer to humans than most Melusines. Aha. Mit Vision meint sie ihr äußerliches Aussehen, oder? We all like to hear her describe the surroundings and then draw them. Achso, nee, ja, ihr äußeres Aussehen und auch ihre Wahrnehmung. Okay, verstehe. But as we are still in the far towards of Mirrorpeat, we have to keep things low-key. The terrain here is quite complex, but it's ideal for us smaller types to move about without anyone noticing. Very impressive. Oh, since your praise is well deserved, I'm very happy to accept it. Why did I return the favor? I found this while I was swimming nearby. Pretty, isn't it? Lumitor, okay. So, hier ist die komische Platte. Mhm. Doop-di-doop-di-doo, so Posttypi. Hi. Dezember, okay. Doch nicht Posttypi. Wobei doch wahrscheinlich schon. Can anyone help me, please? I'm begging you. Help this poor soul. Are you alright? Oh, thank goodness, finally some kind people. You see, it's my son's birthday tomorrow. And I'd like to send him a letter. Wie wär's, wenn nächstes Mal nicht im Knast landen? But to get a letter sent out of the fortress of Meropide, you have to queue up here. And I don't have the time for that. Why not? There was a major safety incident in the production zone, so I have to get there immediately. I was hoping someone could stand in line for me, but I know this is what I deserve, but my son is innocent. Why should he have to pay for my crimes too? All I want is to send him a letter, so he knows his father hasn't forgotten his birthday and loves him very much. But I can't even do that. Boga will help him, won't we, Anisha? You will? I don't have much in the way of money on me right now. But I'll be sure to pay you a fair price for your trouble based on the market average. Market average? Yes, I've lined up for other people before, so I know the going rate. It's alright, don't sweat it, we're happy to help. Thank you so much, you're great people. Oh, I forgot to ask for your names. I'm December, and you? Das ist einfach nur Dezember auf Französisch wahrscheinlich. Name is Pam and she is Nisha. We adventurer buddies. Well, it's good to meet you, Pam und Nisha. Here's a letter. Just send it to Lutz over there. You're lifesavers. Da steht keiner in der Schlange, so just saying. Hey, don't worry, we'll take care of it. Ja, welche Schlange? Oh, die Schlange. Auf einmal. December leaves in a hurry after handing over the letter. A long time passes before you and Pam notice that the short queue hasn't moved an inch. You could be here a while. Suddenly your attention is drawn to a conversation between two people behind you. Ugh, this is taking forever, and the air's so stuffy here, I can barely breathe. First time we're queuing here, huh, kid? Welcome to the infamous slowest queue in the fortress of Meropide. Surprised you've never heard of it. Lutz has a tendency to slow things down by embellishing letters as he types them out. Can't help himself. Then, of course, we have to check through them all over again to make sure we are happy with it. Bla bla bla. Klippt die Briefe nochmal ab, oder was? Was? Also macht dann Fax fertig, oder wie? Are you kidding me? Gods, I'm going weak at the knees. Aha, hang on there, buddy. If you pass out, you'll only have to start all over again. Tomorrow. It's happened before, you know. One guy is on his third visit and still hasn't managed to send his letter. Third visit? Jeez, sucks to be him. Aha, you bet it does. It takes a special kind of bad luck to face 3 times in a row. He's a legend in the Meropide queuing community. We call him Unlucky December. If you're interested, I can tell you more about him. To be honest, I'm not really in the mood. Oh, come on, cheer up. Anyway, it all started the day before yesterday. It was sweltering hot at afternoon. I said I'm not, whatever, carry on. December came to me that afternoon saying he had to line up to send a letter the following day. He asked me if I could cover his shift as a porter in the coupon cafeteria. I was gonna say no because it sounded like more trouble than it was worth, but he gave me the old puppy eyes. He said how he'd missed his chance the last time because he overslept and how his son was still waiting for his letter. So I took pity on him and agreed to have him out. But guess what? I saw when I got off work yesterday. I saw him looking for someone else to cover his work and the excuse was still the same. He needed to send... He needed to send a letter. So I went over and asked him what happened. He said he'd learned from his mistakes and woke up early in the morning to queue up, but he still didn't manage to send the letter due to unforeseen complications. Don't tell me he joined the wrong line. No, but that's almost as funny as what actually happened. He skipped breakfast to get in the line early, but by the afternoon he was running on empty and starting to lose it. He tried to push through, but suddenly everything went black and there was a loud thud. He was out cold, and by the time he regained consciousness, they were closed for the day. What a loser. Wait, did I don't think I had anything to eat either. Crumbs. Now my stomach's starting to roll. Did they say Mr. December? I didn't realize what we lined up for. Good thing we always have food with us for emergencies. Yup, and Paimon too. And because you're always hungry? That didn't very nice, but one can put a finger on why. That didn't sound very nice, but one can, yeah, so. Queuing for a long time gets tedious and tiring. You start to forget your purpose here. Only the occasional background noise and chatter serves to remind you that despite how it feels, time is indeed moving. I'm feeling lightheaded. Man, I really hope I don't have to do this all over again tomorrow. Eat this. You need something in your stomach next time. Remember to bring food and water when you go on a long queue. Thank you, but it's crazy that you're talking about this queue like it's a marathon. Ah, listen up, maggot. This is the most brutal, godforsaken slice of hell in the world, Fortress of Meropide. It makes Pancration look like a walk in the park. But it just... Every cure worth the salt knows to plan properly before committing to join the line. Some people bring a stool for rest breaks, oder setzt sich auf den Boden, and some of the more hardcore folks have even been known to camp outside the entrance the night before. Ist das hier der neue Apple Store oder was? But it's just a queue. This is an ordinary queue, Rookie. This is war. Everyone is expected to give 110%. Even unlucky December has multiple contingency plans. Sadly, the best laid plans are no matches for fate. On my way back from the production zone, earlier I saw him leaving the line and heading in the direction of the coupon cafeteria. So I asked him, hey, aren't you supposed to be in the queue? And do you know what this answer was? He'd gotten so fixated on queuing that he forgot the most important thing of all. He didn't bring his letter with him. So he had to leave and come back. I really have to meet this guy. Sounds like quite a character. Wait, he forgot his letter? Man, December's luck really is terrible. Wait, then what did he give us? Didn't he give us his letter? Right, he handed it right to us. I was getting to get pretty confused. Let's take a peek at it. Beautifully written letter. To my love, my dearest Monsieur Nuvillette, what? I know not how many days and nights have passed since our previous trial. My dreams have been filled with longing for your face, so kind, so handsome. It excites me, agitates me to know that I shall be leaving this place, and I shall see you once more. As I said, I will do anything to see you again, and I can wait no longer. Indeed, not one moment more for you to castigate me, your humble defendant. And this time I promise, I swear, you will remember my name. Your admirer, White Lily. Was? Yeah, let's see what he wrote. What the heck is all this? Paimon doesn't see anything, read anything about the birthday of Mr. December anywhere. None of this information adds up. It's almost our turn, Anisha. Shall we handle in the letter? As your torturous ordeal approaches the end, you will reassure you that this has all been worth it. But your questions remain unanswered. A chapter has closed, but the story continues. Leave the mailroom. Are you here to send a letter? If so, do you mind if I help you polish it a little? A letter? You can deliver letters. Ja, mit dem hab ich geredet. Not right now. Bin verwirrt. Hey, it's me. Phew, I made it. Just in time. Why are you so out of breath? I just finished up at the abandoned production zone and ran all the way here. So it's done, the letter's been sent. Great. It was signed White Lily. Your White Lily? Oh, so that's the name she gave herself. Alright, to tell you the truth, a young woman asked me to send this letter for her. She looked really sick to me, so I agreed, and I didn't even take a single moro. I'm paying for your pension out of my own pocket. Huh? Looking at the contents of the letter, she does seem very sick indeed. Seriously? I guess I must have grabbed the wrong letter on my way out. Fiddlesticks. The birthday letter will never get there in time now. Wait, really? So you finally got your letter posted, but it was the wrong one? Wow, you're really living up to your nickname, December. Fate is a cruel mistress. I'd love to say in chat, but I gotta rush home and get the right letter now. Hope there's still time. Here's a compensation. Pleasure queuing business with you. Now to post that blasted letter to my son. See you. But why'd he have to leave? Paimon has a ton of questions for him. Never mind, at least we get some coupons here. Hey, is this all? There's even one meal's worth. Guess we're going hungry tonight. We could take another queuing mission. Nope, Palmer's not hungry. Wow. Palmer wonders if this is enough. Meet back at the usual place. Game of the Rich. Wart mir jetzt ungefähr 10 Sekunden oder so. Oh, Ray from Ray's team. Having fun playing House of the Kids? You are... I believe we've met. Did you need us for something? We're rabbits, you know. Did you really come to see if we are having a good time? I have many qualities, and one that has benefited me greatly is my curiosity. I always wanted to get to the bottom of the things I don't understand, so I tend to know the facts better than others. What a coincidence, me too. Get to the point. Looks like we enjoy talking to each other then. I just want to know why you decided to take part in this game. If it was for the chance to get out, I'd have another route that I can show you. I like playing games and I like winning even more. There's need to be so wary of me, miss. I bear you no ill will. What do you mean by that? What I mean is, if you only want to win, then why don't we work together? But aren't you already in first place? That's precisely why we both stand to benefit. Wait a minute. We joined to help Lenore out. The little girl, in that case, if you're willing to join up with me, I'll grant any wish she has as well. Sounds too good to be true. Then I'll be frank, this is a matter of honor. Caterpillar and I have some unresolved history. I don't know what he said to pull one over on you, but I'm telling you, he's a monster. A monster in human skin. Er hat schwarze Hände und Füße, also von daher. What are you all talking about? Not some sort of rule-breaking scheme, I trust. Tja. Mr. Noyals, your timing couldn't be better. Could I ask about the results of the investigation into Caterpillar? The majority of his records are missing, but it's fine. The culprit is where he should be, and everything is as it should be. His records are missing, it's impossible. He definitely had a hand in this. The missing records need to be recreated, right. How could I have forgotten about that? Right, go finish your task now. I don't want to see you loitering around here. Okay. Gut. Miss Risha, Miss Paimon, welcome back. We brought quite the haul back today. Our current standing should be... Wir sind immer noch so weit hinten dran, okay. Aber wir sind vor Dirty Face, gut. Dang it, we only just pulled ahead of Darcy. That's great, we are not in the last place anymore. But there are 4 of us. And we are doing great. That's such positivity. But are we really gonna be okay like this? We still have 2 big hurdles ahead of us. You promised me we'd win for sure, right, Carter? That's right, so don't worry too much. You too, I know that may sound strange, but sometimes forgetting what outcome and enjoying the fun to be had in the process isn't a bad way to go. Okay, if you say so. Oh, speaking of that, Caterpillar, we received an invitation from the guy who was in first place earlier. But he was super rude, and he said that you are... anyway, it wasn't very nice of him. What happened between you two? Just a few minor differences of opinion. He invited me to join him as well, but having no real reason to accept, I declined his offer. Later he tried to get some of his lackeys to teach me a lesson. It's true, I'm a monster. The kind people like him would do well not provoke. Don't say that. Surely you didn't end up this way because you wanted to ride Caterpillar? If Carter is a monster, then he's one of the good ones. Just like how there are good sorcerers and bad sorcerers. What's the matter? Are you sleepy, Lenore? But I haven't heard the rest of yesterday's story yet. If you're tired, you should go for an early night. Nisha, Miss Paimon, will we still meet again tomorrow? Why are you asking that all of a sudden? If you don't want to be on the same team as us anymore. What are you talking about? Didn't we say we'd get first place together? There's still 2 more teams ahead of us, so we have to make tomorrow count. Yeah, you're right. I'm so sleepy. Let's do our best tomorrow. Sweet dreams, Miss Anisha. Sweet dreams, Miss Paimon. Yeah, good. Oh, I'm sleepy. In that case, go get some rest. Okay, but I haven't heard the rest of the story yet. I rest after I hear the ending. Gut, ich stelle mich wieder mal hier hin. Ich mache wieder eine Pause. Wahrscheinlich werde ich es zusammenschneiden, aber trotzdem. Falls doch nicht, sage ich erstmal hier ciao und bis dann. So, weiter geht's mit Genshin. Obwohl ich mir eigentlich die Einleitung sparen könnte, weil ich wahrscheinlich die Videos ja eh zusammenschneide. Von daher, was soll's. So, Caterpillar Lanor, genau. Keiner wundert sich über deine schwarzen Füße, Unterbeine und Arme, Unterarm, Hände, whatever. Und ich soll wieder pennen gehen, glaube ich. Und wir sammeln immer noch fleißig Geld. So, Rest. Don't we rest now? Ja, was sollen wir sonst machen? Let's rest. Oder kann ich irgendwie mir Coupons verdienen gehen? Glaub nicht, oder? Where we last left off. Where we last left off? Where did we left off last? Egal. The witch told the little girl that she would use the magic to help her leave the giant's garden. If the little girl brought her the little purple flower she needed. I'm really sleepy, but I want to know what happens next. What did the little girl do? Does the witch cure her friend in the end? Although the giant had warned the little girl of the many dangers of the world beyond the garden wall, the little girl had never seen what the outside world was like. She didn't know what danger even was. She told the voice on the other side of the wall that she would help bring her some of the little purple flowers. So many identical flowers were growing in the garden, and each looked as beautiful as the next. She didn't know why the giant treasured each and every one of them so. The little girl he had lured her from the other side of the wall. Later, with a bouquet of flowers in her hands, the little girl rode a gust of wind over the wall to the world outside. The tall witch took the little purple flowers from the little girl's hands. The little girl, thinking she had done a good deed, was very pleased with herself, but when she tried to return to the garden, she discovered that the wall, the garden, and the giant were no longer there. Good witch, I'd like to return to the giant's garden now. Could you please use your magic to take me back? The little girl asked. But what can you give me in exchange now? The witch replied. Huh? Then the little girl couldn't go back? I'm glad the witch could save her friend. But I don't like the story. Everyone has stories that they don't like. Then I'll tell you a story next time, Kater. I have to sleep now. Ja gut, ja, fairerweise. Ja, ich kann es nachvollziehen. Von nichts kommt nichts. So ungefähr. Oder eine Hand wischt die andere. Good morning, we need to get a bunch of more coupons today or we risk not winning or worse, being overtaken by Darcy. Let's go look for commissions nearby. Derby. Blackboard. Der musste jetzt sein, der Insider. Caterpillar probably went to get coupons elsewhere, but he left us some clues. Ach so, the Rack and Bone Shop. Ah, jetzt verstehe ich's, okay. Maybe we'll even be able to get some coupons. Looks like Caterpillar left us a few coupon breadcrumbs to follow. The north side of the production zone's lower levels. Okay. Maybe we'll even be able to get some coupons. Achso, das ist jetzt der Raum, wo ich nicht rein konnte bisher? Oder? Ja, doch, wahrscheinlich. Gut, Rack and Bone Shop, der ist doch eigentlich genau unter mir, oder? Bin ich gestorben. Nice. Da müsste er sein. Ja. Bin schon wieder fast tot. Verdammt. Das gefällt mir nicht. Also der Typ. Okay. Albert. Rack and Bone Shop, you need it, we got it. I want to buy something. Achso, schon, ich kann ja solche Sachen jetzt kaufen. Then has been reserved by someone and cannot be purchased. The photo of me repeat. Ah, lol, okay. LOL. Man kann eine Karte kaufen? Die hier drin? Okay. Pure Water. Warum sollte ich das kaufen? Ich meine, das kann ich selber craften, von daher. Lindenwood Study Bank. Majesty of the Forbidden Fortress. Ah, die ganzen anderen coolen Sachen kann ich jetzt nicht kaufen. Wow. Egal, zumindest kann ich Sachen kaufen. Was soll's. So. Wait. Das war aber nur ein Teil. War das andere Ding jetzt? War schon direkt ein fertiges? Wahrscheinlich.
Welcome to the Rag and Bone Shop.
So, Nisami.
All essential provisions.
Angloria, will you spar with me? This is super sudden. Whatever you say, less with golden hair. Less with golden hair. I can tell that you are a veteran with just one look. I'm really bored because no one has been sparring with me. If you will, I'll give you coupons. I want a lot of those from Rosimov and I haven't figured out how to spend them yet. But, wirklich. How about it? Just what I need. Ah, good, you're a straight talker. Let's go somewhere spacious. You follow Nizami to the Procreation Wing.
You are not welcome here.
I won't go easy on you, so there's no need to hold back. Ja, I don't care. Und Laserstrahl auf Doom. Accelerating. I knew it, Les. You are worth your opponent. You're not bad either. Yeah, good. It seems I need to work harder. Anyway, I'm a straight shooter, just like you. Here are your coupons. Let's do this again sometime. Okay. Wenn du meinst. Zack. Auf. In die Production muss ich nicht direkt einfach. Ja. So. Lower Levels. Also nicht in dem Raum, oder? Glaube ich. Wollte. Das ist die falsche Seite. Oh. Doch oben. Scheiße. Lower Levels, nicht abandoned. Okay. Das ist ein Unterschied.
Settle down.
Doop-di-doop-di-doo. So. Ja, wo soll ich denn dann hin? Hier. Zum Opa. Blacklade. Something's wrong. Very wrong. My head is dizzy and I feel like my brain is going to burst. I'm definitely irgendwas. Something's definitely wrong with those yellow-green stones. I think I'm going to die here. Are you alright? In the long run, we'll be able... we'll all be fine. But I'm going to be fine before you are. Oof. Okay then, sure, bye. It's certainly a new way to use the word fine. You don't sound fine at all. No, I'm fine, literally. If something's wrong, it's too late anyway. So are you alright or not? I'm very confused. Can you please be more specific? Specifically speaking, when I come to the Russian zone, I get headaches and heart palpitations. And my hands and feet grow cold. I'm done for. Do you know what I mean? I'm done for. Must be the yellow-green stones. They are evil. You know of those stones, right? The central laboratory of the Fontaine Research Institute. The yellow-green stones destroyed everything. Please just go see a doctor. Why don't you rest up in the infirmary? I am a doctor, I know. Wait, I'm no longer a doctor. I lost my certification and I can't give official diagnosis. Please find a real doctor with certification to save me, please. This sounds pretty serious. Let's go find Dr. Onisha. Okay. Ask for Ardeanes opinion. Okay. Der sieht nicht wie ein Arzt aus, aber okay. Liegt eine Sonnenbrille? Nein, eine normale Brille, was sah merkwürdig aus. Are you in trouble or are others in trouble? You both look healthy, so it must be the latter. Indeed. You explain like late situation. Him again, huh? Can you treat him? His headache or his delusions? You mean he's not that sick? Based on his lab results, most likely not. I heard that he misdiagnosed a patient when he was still on the outside, ignoring some early warning results and healthcare outcome. Well, he's been a little paranoid ever since. He's like that to others, and worse when it comes to himself. How about the yellow-green stones? No one else is having those same health issues, right? But I can't very well ignore him, so please give him this. Isn't this pure water, are you sure? Oh, so you know what this is? It's fine in the sense that it does not harm the body, and will give him a boost. So he doesn't know? Why not just give him Fonta? That's the thing, everyone here knows what Fonta tastes like. But based on my knowledge, he hasn't had pure water. After all, it's not very common here. I gave it to him before, telling him it was a health potion, and he did actually show more vigor after drinking it. Alright, we'll give this to him. If it doesn't work, then tell him to go lie down in the infirmary. If you tell him it's doctor's orders, he'll listen. Sure, let's go back. Traveler-san, Onisha-san. Gut. Oh, ich bin schon wieder so müde. Oh Gott. Ich habe übrigens knapp 1 Stunde 20 jetzt noch. Vielleicht auch minimal länger. Ich weiß es noch nicht. So 15, 30, 16 Uhr wollten wir eventuell wieder Terraria weiterspielen. Glaube ich zumindest, dass wir Terraria spielen. Jetzt schon? Ich habe doch noch gar nicht so viel gemacht. What? Ich habe 2... Nee, okay, doch habe ich. Ich habe 3 Weekly Quests gemacht. Okay. Stimmt, die habe ich ja schon komplett fertig jetzt. Okay, gut. Yay, ich kann Dailies machen. We're back. The doctor gave you this. Lechley takes the pure water and drinks all of it immediately. Ah, me. That's better. Rigor fills me once again. That's it? Wasn't that a little too fast? Dan is a really good doctor and certified too. The medicine he prescribes always works, unlike mine. But what about yellow-green stones? Suspicious, of course. Guess his delusions can't be helped. No, I can keep working. Thank you so much for helping out. Here, take these coupons. This is something to show my appreciation. Stay healthy. What's happening with Caterpillar and Lenore? Should we go? Yeah. Meet back at the usual place. Oh, irgendwas hat mich... Ah, mein Auge. Irgendwas hat mich gepiekt. Damn. Wer... Ach, du bist die andere jetzt. Genevieve. Haben wir dann mal alle durch, die irgendwie mit mir reden wollen? Wow, we sure popular. Let's be direct, shall we? Ah, ja. I was getting déjà vu. Did you need us for something? Alright, I'm hoping you'll join us in launching a protest against Estienne. What? Since you're taking part in this game as well, I think you'll understand my position. The rules should be more open and transparent. What's the catch? The competition should restart with the new rules in place. Sie hat nur keinen Bock zu verlieren. What? Will that make all the hard work we've done so far be for nothing? What's so crazy about that? It happens all the time in academia. You realize that there's an error in the thesis or methodology and it completely invalidates the conclusion you arrived at after years of research. Pretty sure that's nothing like this. Maybe for next time he runs the game, just play it as it is. Just play it as it is this time around. Indeed. Iterating and improving the rules will take time. We may not be able to get them implemented until next time the game is held. No, I need this game to be fair. To me, delayed fairness is a pointless loss. I've lost so much time already because of this. Und dann hör doch einfach auf. Palmer thinks you have the right idea, but this isn't a decision that can be made by just us, right? Maybe you could go ask the others as well. Estienne will only change the subject, and as for... Estienne will only change the subject. And as for Rafe, you kids had better keep your guard up around him. Us kids? That kinda grinds Palmer's gears, but maybe that really is how other people see us. Anyway, thanks for the tip, but Palmer's not sure we can help you. Fine, I anticipated as much. Then I leave you to it. Good luck out there. My luck hasn't exactly been great, but I won't be throwing in the toilet that easily. Okay, Palmer also hopes that your luck improves. Aha. Random Gespräche sind random. Wait, what? What's that guard doing here? Just what I was looking for. Did something happen? This investigation is ongoing, so I can't disclose any specifics to you. However, I'd like you to answer a few of my questions. As you probably know, the missing records need to be recreated. This isn't necessarily bad news for him, but without those records, he won't be able to leave this place even if he has legally redeemed himself. As such, I hope you can answer my questions honestly. Do you know when Caterpillar arrived in the fortress of Meropete? He just says he came here a long time ago, so we don't know when exactly. Then I don't suppose you know the specifics of his sentence or crime. No, we don't. Do you know anything about this master he mentioned earlier? Paimon doesn't remember Caterpillar mentioning him before. Have either of you observed anything peculiar happen while speaking to him? Not so far. Not so far. Okay, then that's enough questions for today. It doesn't seem like you know very much, but if you do notice anything strange, make sure to report it at once. It's for your own good. Wales leaves. Looks like we don't know much about Caterpillar after all, but if he doesn't want to talk about his crime or sentence or anything like that, someone thinks we'd better not press him. I'm not really concerned about any of that. Well, he didn't ask much about our past either. But whatever the case, he's doing a good deed right now, isn't he? Anor seems to really trust him as well. So he's probably not a bad guy, at least for now, right? You can never go wrong with a little caution. Yeah. After we wait patiently for a while, Caterpillar and Anor, blah. Miss Nisha and Miss Paimon. You're both so fast, I got carried away talking to Miss Galvana. She even gave me some candy. She says they're made from a fruit that grows on the trees in the desert oasis. Ja, Red Lotus Quest, wie sie hießen. Und mittlerweile heißen, glaube ich, Hanaberries, von daher okay. I asked her what kind of place the desert oasis might be. Oder die Nüsse. And she said it's a little body of water surrounded by a vast sea of sand. Doesn't it sound just like the fortress, except, you know, opposite, since this place is surrounded by water? Once you leave this place, maybe you'll get to go there and see it for yourself. That reminds me, after all the hard work we've done, we must have advanced by now, right? Speaking of that, I asked Estienne, and here's where things stand at the moment. Wieso sind wir immer noch so weit hinten? Und warum heult Genevieve rum, wenn sie nur 50 Punkte hinter Rafe ist? Speaking of that, I asked Estienne, and here's where things stand at the moment. Yeah. You mean we basically haven't advanced at all? How could that be? Looks like the competition's been hard at work too. Indeed, Rafe has some contacts, and the researcher and detective's assistant will have their own ways. Surely this isn't the time to be signing our rivals' praises. Is there really nothing we can do? We're definitely gonna lose at this rate. We're gonna lose, but if we lose, we can all stay here in the fortress, right? We've talked about this before, Lenore. If we stay here, we'll have to worry each day about being taken away by evil sorcerers. Okay. Seine Augen sind aber wirklich creepy, so ein bisschen. Sag mal, ist er irgendwie eine Art Helichol? Oder wird er gerade zum Helichol? Ein bisschen, naja. Oh, then I guess it would be better to leave. But Miss Paimon said we are definitely gonna lose. We are not gonna lose. We are not gonna lose. The game's not over yet. There's still enough time. We're gonna win this. If we don't win this time, there's always next time. Don't be such a wet blanket, Onisha. Have some faith. We can definitely win this time. There isn't much time left until the deadline, as Tien said. Let's just meet at the message board in the administrative area next time. Wobei, fairerweise, wir haben ja auch später angefangen. Und sind trotzdem recht weit. Oh, there isn't much time left until the final results are announced. Is there... Paimon has a feeling she's gonna toss and turn in bed tonight. You can tell me in secret if you feel scared, Miss Paimon. Seriously, a kid like you worried about Paimon? Paimon won't get scared. You're the one who should be scared. Paimon hopes you'll have sweet dreams, Lenore. Und boah, was ist das denn? Warum bin ich so scheiße müde? Oh, das ist ja übel. Ich meine, ich war zwar wieder erst so gegen, sagen wir mal, 4:55 im Bett. Aber ich habe meine 6, 7 Stunden jetzt bestimmt geschlafen. Oh, ich muss, egal was ich mache, ich muss heute Abend echt mal um spätestens 3 ins Bett. Mindestens um 3 im Bett, damit ich um spätestens 4 schlafe. Und dann bis 11 höchstens. Und Dienstag dann bis 10 und dann habe ich es einigermaßen wieder. Oh, darum nehme ich keinen Urlaub. Urlaub macht mich kaputt. Don't worry, I've had lots of nice ones. In fact, I wish I could give some to the two of you. Was genau? Oh, Lanor. The candy Miss Galvana gave me is so sweet. Remember to brush your teeth before bed. Okay, I will. Oh, so somebody here? Okay. Should we rest now? Yeah, let's rest for a bit. It's my turn to tell a story. I've yet enough stories to tell one of my own now. Alright, you can be the storyteller this time. Okay, my story will also begin in the giant's garden. Long, long ago, in a garden full of purple flowers, there lived a prince, a princess, and a brave hero. Oh, and the ruler of the garden, a giant with a nasty temper. What the witch wanted more than anything were some of the purple flowers, but the mean giant, treasured them so much that he wouldn't let anyone pick even a single one. Kind-hearted Mr. Giant, the witch asked, I am in need of the little purple flowers from your garden. You have so many already, could you please share just one with me? But the mean giant refused. Every flower in my garden belongs to me, the giant shouted. I won't share them with anyone. Kind-hearted Mr. Giant, the witch continued, please hear my tale. I traveled here from a fountain in a far-off distant land. An Oceanid there has fallen ill, and the scent of those purple flowers brings their comfort. If you could give me just one of them, perhaps the condition will improve. But the giant, who didn't have an ounce of compassion in his heart, callously refused the witch's request. What did an Oceanid in a faraway land have to do with him? Ich wollte jetzt gerade sagen, ist Caterpillar der Giant und das ist sein Verbrechen oder, naja. When the witch asked, is there anything I can do for you? I know many magic spells and I could use my magic to help you with someone in exchange. Will you agree to my request, kind-hearted Mr. Giant? The giant thought it over and said that he had lost something very important to him. If the witch could use her magic to help him find it. So, they made a deal. Yep, in the end the witch friend recovered and the giant found what he had lost. Isn't that a better story? At least in this story everyone gets a happy ending. Und der Prinz, Prinzessin und Ritter oder so, die kamen alle nicht vor irgendwie, aber okay. The game will be over soon. We have to turn this around today, in addition to taking commissions. Someone wants to sell ways to get tons of coupons in one go. Ja, arbeiten, Paimon. Weil heute soll ich nur irgendwie 300 wiederholen. Gestern waren es mehr. Blackboard. Caterpillar, properly rent, coupons. The south side of the dormitory block. Maybe even get some coupons. Ja, ich brauche gar nicht ansprechen, oder? The southeast side of the production zone's upper level. Maybe we'll even be able to get some coupons. Okay. Zack. Irgendwas. Ah, hier oben sogar. Na cool. You too, please wait. I hear you are people of leisure who never turn down a request. That is correct, indeed. Actually, a girl in a purple dress asked me to take care of you. But I was thinking, since you accept any and all requests, you must be very capable. I'd never need to take care of you. Indeed, it would be more accurate to say that you two can take care of me. Sure, but no discounts. I know the rules, don't worry. Regardless of the outcome, I will compensate you according to market rates. But Mora is useless here, so I'll pay with coupons. You'll be compensated no matter what happens, really? Absolutely, and totally correct. Our task is just that difficult, you see. It's not Nizami's fault for being great with his fists, but for using them where they shouldn't have been used. I'll be staying here for a while longer, so I need a place to pursue my studies. It's best if it has a bookshelf, a table, chairs, and a board to write on. And thick materials too. I'm sure you know exactly what place I'm talking about. It's simply not available. There's no point in asking. But I believe that the room on the opposite side has the same internal structure and should be usable. But it's a really strange place. It seems to be occupied by someone who rarely entertains visitors. I've never seen the person nor even seen the doors open. So I appointed Nizami as my representative. He was always reliable during the time. I employed him as a bodyguard. However, he got into a disagreement with the occupant and negotiations broke down. Maybe communication and negotiations have never been his strong suit. Indeed, it didn't even look like a negotiation. He just hammered on the door with his fist. Standing outside and shouting, it was a truly shocking moment for me. So unprofessional. Palmer suspects he was never professional when it comes to things like this. As such, I'd like to ask you to act as my representative and negotiate with the occupant to rent out the space he is currently occupying. I expect the price to be a maximum of 55,000 coupons. You may not succeed and that's fine, but at least give it a try. I'm counting on you. Der Raum gegenüber von Caterpillar. Ich wollte gerade sagen, irgendwie. Der Stil als Raum. Okay. According to Nakul, non-Fontanians seem to be discriminated against. Will you ignore us as well? Is there a better way to get about this? Knock. Friendship. Who is it? A nameless traveler and adventurer crossing all the nations of the world. Soll ich lügen und sagen, ich bin eine Melusine? Machen wir das. Since when did this place become a scenic attraction? Stop playing around, Nisha. Don't forget what we are here for. We were asked to discuss something with you. Well, we were hired to ask about renting this room of yours. Of course, the client will be happy to pay you in coupons. Something similar happened a while ago. The client of yours really refused to give up, huh? You were sent by that guy with the really funky way of talking, weren't you? Forget it. Out of respect for his perseverance, tell me his offer. Yes, looks like we've still got some room for communication. I could tell us about his expectation for the price. If we are making the offer, should we reveal his budget from the get-go, or should we try getting a bargain? Let's just lay all the cards on the table. It's haggling time. Let's put this price in the basement. Then 27,000 coupons. What do you think about 27,000 coupons? 27,000? You kidding? Are you here to insult me? That offer is even lower than before. I didn't even accept the offer from the psycho who hammered on my door, and the offer was way higher than. So what makes you think I'd accept this one? What do we do? Do we still stick to this offer? Let's raise it to match the client's budget. How about 54,000 coupons then? It's double the last offer. Only 55,000? That's just 10% higher than we had. Was? Higher than when he had this psycho hammer on my door. What a misser. And the way your offers keep fluctuating, I bet there's some room to increase it even further. I just have to wait a little longer. Just a little longer and I raise it. It will raise all the way up. I'll definitely get a higher offer when you return next time. And the time after that. I never misinterpret the trends. It will go up. So I must hold on. I cannot rashly agree so easily. You can go now. I won't accept your offer, at least this time. Wow. Bullshit. Well, it doesn't seem like he'll be changing his mind. Let's head back and pass the news to Nakul. Chit-Chat, ja. Ja, er will also nie Oh. Das ist so ein David. So ein richtiger David-Move. Na cool. Versteht jetzt noch keiner diese Anspielung, aber gut. Passt schon. Ich möchte eine eigene Wohnung, aber ich möchte erst eine Gehaltserhöhung. Aber ich hatte erst am Anfang des Jahres eine Gehaltserhöhung. Und ich möchte eine Wohnung haben, aber ich will für die Wohnung nicht viel bezahlen müssen. Und ich will eine Neubauwohnung haben, ich will keine Altbau. Und ich will mindestens 3 Zimmer, aber ich will keine 900 bis 1000 Euro für die Wohnung zahlen. 750, maximal 800. Aber keine 900. Obwohl ich Spritkosten spare. Aber ja. Das fasst so den David-Move zusammen. We're back. So, here's what happened. You give no cooler detailed blow-by-blow account for negotiations. Oh, I see. Nevertheless, I always keep my word. So here the compensation we agreed upon earlier. Now what am I going to do? Ja, das kann ich nicht sagen. Na cool. Oh Gott. Okay, soll dahin, oder? Der Marker in der Mitte ist nur für allgemein, für das Questgebiet, oder? So, auf der anderen Seite müsste ja der Page nach oben führen, oder? Oder hier? 280 von 300. Au. Du. Was ist, wenn ich mich jetzt dahin stelle? Der braucht so lange. Geht ja auch wirklich nur eine Etage höher? Ist ja lame, ich werde einfach nur durchgesteckt. Ich meine, ich habe damit... Halt, warte. Nee. Administrative Area? Das ist falsch. Das ist der mich wieder allgemein nach oben bringt. Ich muss den auf der rechten Seite nehmen. Das ist der falsche an sich. Den dann hätte ich nehmen müssen. Zack. So. Ah, der ist auch unten, okay. Boah, das ist wirklich übel, wie müde ich gerade bin. Das heißt müde, eigentlich nur kaputt. Ah. Also entweder muss ich mir irgendwie Kaffee reinschütten, also das ist Kaffee, Koffein. Oder keine Ahnung. Brain will. Sollte nicht hier eine Quest sein? Upper Level Production Zone? Eigentlich ja. Oh Gott. Irgendwie ist die Quest blöd. Weiß nicht warum. Okay, I don't get it. Ich gehe nochmal wieder hier gucken. Ich lese nochmal kurz die Tafel. Noch definitiv Upper Level oder nicht. Blackboard. Southeast side of the production zones upper level. Southeast side of the production zones upper level. Southeast. Nie ohne. Südöstliche, ja. War doch da unten. War doch nichts. So. Hier ist der Bone Rack Shop. Mhm. Rack and Bone. So. Zack. Southeast. Production Zone. Hier geht's ja nur wieder raus. Upper Level. Die Uhrzeit falsch oder was? Also eigentlich hier. Aber halt dann von oben. Oh Gott. Und die Müdigkeit macht es nicht gerade besser. Leute, ich zumindest nochmal mich 10 Minuten hinlegen oder 15. Das klingt nicht so schlecht eigentlich. So. Wehe, jetzt ist sie gleich. Du? Huh, why is not listening to the instructions? It's not time for. Wow, weil die Quest. Oh, super, okay. War hier richtig, aber die Quest wurde nicht direkt angezeigt auf der Karte. Ich habe mich halt daran orientiert. Bullshit. Nelly. Ah, die Fotografin war es, oder? Also die Reporterin. Ja. What's the camera doing here? Where there's news, there's cameras. Have you never heard that before? I think I have. I just made it up, so where did you hear it? Well, there really isn't anything new under the sun anyway, no matter what I say or write. There's always but a parody of others. Camera is here, so where's the news? Well, news is like fishing. It requires patience and making the right judgment at the right time. That's how you hook really big fish. Oh, I mean, that's how you hook a scoop, Wait, that doesn't sound right. Forget it. That sounds a bit amateurish. You're not a journalist, right? Then you've misjudged me. Hey, I'm an amateur journalist. Anyway, what's an amateur journalist like yourself doing here? I'm here to complete a project assigned to me. Capture the most vivid moments of the fortress of Meropide, guards at work with my camera. But I spent too much time completing the required compliance documents. Just take a look and you'll understand. Das heißt, sie ist keine Insassin oder was? Leading to the stack of documents, all packed with various contractual clauses and signatures. Just looking at them makes you feel dizzy. By the time I completed all the procedural paperwork, I missed the guards at work doing the shift. Or, in fishing terms, there aren't any fish in the water right now. But there are guards on duty here right now. But I want to hook a platinum collection. I don't think an initial configuration or water body cleaner has enough impact. That way, even if I complete my project, other photographers might not think it worthy of praise. Stop being so picky if you don't want to return empty-handed. You're right, I need to come to terms with my own limited abilities. And stop trying to catch fish that are beyond me. Oh, I'm such a useless angler. Oh wait, I mean amateur journalist. Alright, no more wallowing in self-pity. Time to cheer up. If it's alright with you, could you do me a small favor? Please, I'll pay you. Wow, that was fast. Well, it depends on the favor, so why don't you tell us what it is first? The god was a Grainville. Based on my judgment, his news value among guards is equivalent to that of a situation controller among maintenance mechs. I should be able to write a good report with him as my subject. Well, I can keep myself from getting criticized at least. But he just refuses to come over here, so could you bring him to a suitable spot for me to take a snapshot? Why don't you just explain it to him yourself and get him to come over that way? Can't you just take your camera over to him? Knowing about the camera will make him focus on it and stiffen up. That will make the photo too staged. Let me think, it's best if we turn off the loudspeaker, report it to Grainville as a malfunction, and ask him to come have a look. Then I'll definitely be able to capture a vivid moment of a fortress of Meropide guard at work. My project's completion depends on this. I'm counting on you. Please help me. It doesn't sound difficult, Nisha. Maybe we should help her out. Yeah. I'll go ahead and turn off the loudspeaker. Ah, yeah. Disable next to report to Grainville. And tell him there's something. Oh Gott. Ich glaube, ich pausiere mal ganz kurz. Ich mach mal ganz kurz 10 Minuten Siesta oder 15. Ich mach gleich weiter. Moment. So, gut. Da bin ich wieder. Und natürlich ist es wieder weg auf meiner Brille. Ich habe mal kurz geguckt, wie lange die Quest noch geht und also im Gesamtvideo bin ich bei ungefähr 40, 45 Minuten von 60, 65. Also wir haben ungefähr 2/3 der Quests fertig. Aber die Quest hat irgendwie 3 verschiedene Hauptquests und wir sind bei der ersten noch. Die letzte ist aber nur irgendwie ein Epilog oder so. Also wir sind immer noch bei Game of the Witch und das ist wohl nur der erste Teil von Unfinished Comedy. Gut, dann mache ich jetzt aber den Teil jetzt eventuell noch schnell fertig, weil wir haben noch 13 Minuten ungefähr, dann ist Terraria angesagt. Also go, Grainville, schnell, schnell. Hi, we found the loudspeakers, it seems to be malfunctioning. It's over there. Again, that's strange. I just got clients repaired. Looks like he's not even as good at fixing things. Ah, haben wir denen nicht auch schon geholfen vor 2 Tagen so gesehen? In-game wahrscheinlich. I mean, all you gotta do is give machines a couple of good smacks, right? Anyway, thanks and go have a look. Thanks for your help. After that, it's all up to Nelly. Let's wait and see. Dum da 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 dum da dum dum da 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 dum dum da 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 dum da dum. Selbst ich laufe schneller, wobei nee, eigentlich nicht. Vielleicht laufe ich sogar langsamer. Er hat die Ruhe weg. Hey, it worked. Ja. Und ich warte. Und ich warte. Und ich warte immer noch. Talk to Nelly. Die Kamera ist in die falsche Richtung, aber okay. Also, sie guckt in die falsche Richtung. Sie ist in die falsche Richtung aufgestellt. I finally completed my project. I'm a journalist in my own right now. Thank you. You must have snapped a really excellent picture. Yeah, take a look at the... Wow, wirklich. It doesn't look very vivid, but it's article... What? But it's artistic, alright. Nein, it's nicht. It's vivid, almost seems like it will start moving any moment now. Pam might get dizzy if she looks at it any longer. Would it really be okay to just use this one? What's wrong with it? I think it's a great shot. I'm sure no one would have expected me to snap a shot like this one. They'll all be so surprised. One really doesn't get your standards for artistic critique. Oh, it's called symbolic meaning over substance. I'm sure all experienced photographers will understand once I submit it. Ich glaube ja nicht. Anyway, thank you. This is for you. It would be great if we could chat a fishing spot next time. Aha. Caterpillar said to me that blah. Go to the statue area bulletin board. Ich glaube, je nach müsste diese Quest durch sein, soweit. Ah, alle haben sich versammelt. Strange, Caterpillar and Lenore aren't here yet. Why bother coming when you know you're going to lose? I wouldn't be so certain of that. That's right, you're only ahead of us by a little. A little? Haha. Can the results be announced now, Estienne? Actually, no, let's wait a little. After all, the best must be saved for last. Looks like we don't have to wait long. Here they come. Miss Nisha, Miss Paimon, have you seen the results yet? Did we win? We don't know yet. Well, it seems everyone's here. Would you announce the results now, Estienne? Of course. Oh, but results on Caterpillar's end still need to be calculated. My, what a cruel god. Toying with us from start to finish like that. Why don't we wring out the last bit of mercy in your heart and let them know that the gap between us is too wide to cross? Stop torturing us with false hope. These aren't the final results, but... We should be able to win once we add the coupons that Keita got today, right? Hold on, why have Genevieve's team's points been cleared out? I was against it, but this is the more logical approach with respect to the results. Ja, in einem Tag hat er 5000 Punkte. What's that supposed to mean? Wow, Ray's team has so many points. He doesn't need to He doesn't need a chance to leave and we don't need to place first. Was? Hat sie ihre Punkte ihm gegeben oder was? Wahrscheinlich, muss ja schon. Wahrscheinlich hat er sie bedroht. You mean you gave all your points to Rave? Isn't that against the rules? There's no rule forbidding it. I was originally in favor of amending the rules to ensure fair play, but no one else seemed to be in support of that. Indeed, there isn't a rule forbidding that. This competition would have been far more exciting if everyone could have fully used the rules to their advantage. More exciting for you, maybe. Rules don't mean a thing in a game as boring as this one. At the end of the day, it's a question of upholding one's honor. Alright, now that the scores have been announced, isn't it time for the final results? Our points from today haven't been added yet. A drop in the ocean. Now that every... What? Was? Wie viel hat er gespart? Oder wie lange hat er gespart? Wir hatten gerade 2000, er hat da ein paar Nullen dran gehangen. Now that everything's been added, here's what the results look like. Er hat ihn manipuliert oder sowas, kann das sein? Yes, Miss Nisha, Miss Palmer, look, we won. What? That's impossible, what did you do? Oh, is it many? Paimons lost count, It's a trick even simpler than magic. I used the coupons I'd saved up in the past to hire a bunch of people to help me work. What we have now is the product of their work this whole time. And I believe this falls within the rules too. Even if it does, that's an insane amount. I also had my reasons for needing to win. And I'd even gotten help from my two friends. It would be a real shame if we lost now. Er hat 2 Millionen angespart, ist klar. So, this wasn't about honor. I think it's the time to announce the final result. Vanity, perhaps. Since everything's been tallied, it's time to announce the final results. The winner of this game are Caterpillar, Miss Nisha and Miss Paimon. Er hat nicht Lenore gesagt. No objections, I take it. There's nothing I can say except that it looks like I picked a fight with the wrong opponent. I ended up in here last time for striking someone in anger. I won't make the same mistake this time. You will pay the price for the choices you made. Well, I didn't expect to hear someone actually say that. Pretty cliche, if you ask me. We will see about that. You will see. Is everyone ready? If so, let's set off now. Let's do this before Noel gets back. I hope you can understand that his thinking isn't wrong, but that it's just not suited for a place like this. You're ready, aren't you, Lenore? I've already said goodbye to everyone. We are also ready to get going whenever. Alright, just keep quiet for a while. I've made some arrangement in advance, so we shouldn't run into any problems. You follow Estienne out of the fortress of Meropide. An Eye for an Eye, talk to Lenore. Okay, ich habe sogar einen Teleporter hier. Und achso, hier oben bin ich. Okay, wieso sind wir hier? Verstehe ich nicht so ganz. Und ich weiß immer noch nicht, wie ich hier hinten oben da reinkomme. Geschweige denn von da unten weitermachen kann. Und da unten den Okuli bekommen. Aber das ist dann... Ja. Klappe. Das ist das Problem von Zukunftsuni, weil Gegenwartsuni jetzt gleich Terraria spielt. Und... Oh, die Ärzte nehme ich mal mit, wenn ich die gerade hier schon so sehe. Zack. Oh, treffe ich den da hinten noch? Jo. Ja. Dann, wie gesagt. Alter, ich habe noch 5 Minuten. Geh mir nicht auf den Sack. So, ja, das war das Steam-Signal für los, starte Terraria oder so, keine Ahnung. Ich würde sagen, ich schneide das jetzt erstmal in ein Video rein und das Ei vor ein Ei und den Epilog werde ich dann im eigenen Video machen. Dann passt es auch, mir das auch nicht zu lang. Dementsprechend sage ich hier erstmal ciao und bis dann. Und weil ich genervt werde, aber okay, das ist was anderes.